Hello everyone, and welcome back to chapter 31 of Guardians Rebirth. Sorry we're a bit delayed, there was shit going on my end, and hopefully it's been resolved. I doubt it, but hopefully. But we're back. It's been a while, we've had to reshuffle some things around because certain events happen in real life that couldn't really change, but we're back. We're back here, chapter 31. Let's get it going. Let's vibe. Let's go. Everyone's in the thing. Let me just resend this to so Maya can see what's happening, because that would be good for her, you know? See what's happening.
I think she needs it.
Okay. We are joining everyone on Monday, the 29th of September, in the year 121 of the Second Era. Previously in Guardians Rebirth, our heroes spent time in the city of Marcanus and in Embervale Manor. May took Kaede and Maya to the Temple of Fire to get consulted on Atsushi's potential ongoing curse problem, where everything looked good to the Oracle Ruby. The three of them went and explored Marcanus, getting a lay of the land, buying some things in the marketplace. Maya spent some time gathering information on everyone's favourite foods. Meanwhile, Hato spent the entire time adding spells into a spellbook, and then adding his spellbook into a spellbook. The next day, Maya went out and gathered food and cooked up a veritable feast for everyone's favourite foods, and the party sat and ate and talked amongst friends. The next day, the party, eager to find a new goal, took to the guild hall, where they found no quests. They learnt from Aquila that there was an order from Vang and the Sultan to halt new postings for a week. They also learnt that Aquila was acting weird and embarrassed around May. The next stop was to the Temple of Fire again, where they learnt of an old religious tale regarding Umahi, and the nearby Oasis, which the party chose to travel to. And that is where we are. We are at the Oasis. Let me share the stream for chat. Boom. There we go. So you guys have arrived after about half a day's worth of travel. It is probably about maybe 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Something around then. It's not beginning. It's beginning its descent, but it hasn't really made much progress in that way.
Okay.
So we've arrived from the eastern side. Let me zoom in a little.
Is there anyone else at the Oasis at this time?
There are a few people. They're not on the map in particular, but there are a few. Yeah. There's like a group of nomadic people sitting nearby under the trees, getting water, getting their camels full of water, as well as some of them are bathing, etc.
Yep. Ito, now he arrived, looks at the others, he's like, so, we're here. If there's going to be something going on here, how do you think it's best to check it out? Like, I'm two thoughts to the matter myself. It's either going to be under the water, or it's going to be the water itself. If anyone's got a problem with it, I might quickly ritual cast detect magic and just kind of do a circle of the area to see if there's anything that pings that.
I think that's a good idea. I might just do a wander around and just look out for anything that might make sense to this whole thing, like maybe a horse symbol or something that could depict a horse, I guess.
I kind of feel like it's going to be underwater of some kind because horse was led to water. I don't know, but it's just me spitballing.
That's a thought. I think detecting magic's a good idea. For now, I'm gonna just use my eyes on this one.
Really?
If nothing comes of theirs, maybe we could try drinking from it ourselves, if that activates anything.
Huh.
Well, we stayed here before, didn't we? On when we went to west.
Is it
Yeah.
this
I
one
guess
or is
we-
it further up?
I thought this was the only one, isn't it, AJ?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I think we were here. We only briefly passed through. I don't remember seeing anything then.
And I'm assuming that's my
Wow.
detect magic circle, AJ.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, good. Okay.
While Haito does that, I'm going to just, I guess, like, would it be investigation or perception? I'm assuming it's perception if I'm just doing like a scope of the area. as I
Yeah,
walk around.
investigation's more like you're within 5 feet of something and you're
Yeah.
looking at like intricate details.
I want
Perception's
to touch
for
every
a
rock.
quick search.
Yeah, I want to do the basically like a lap around it to also find the horse or any like horse shaped objects or symbols.
Yeah, go ahead. If you want to
What's
also roll
my-
perception, go ahead.
Oh, nat 20.
Let me
It sounds like we
just-
go like opposite directions. Like I go to the
Yeah.
left and you go to the right, and we meet in the middle.
Yep. Yeah, someone does clockwise, the other does anti-clockwise.
Mm, mm.
Sorry, I'm just trying to find what I need to
Why
find.
is it gotta be anti-time? Why not just backwards
Not
time?
pro time.
Yeah, you
And
know,
Haito's going to
We mega
take his
clockwise.
time exploring. Like, he's going to spend the full 10 minutes casting a ritual, and then the entire 10 minutes of the spell slowly pacing the circumference of this thing to make sure he doesn't miss any details that could be hidden underwater.
Okay.
I probably won't have anything too active to throw around at the moment, but I will summon my little Drake companion. Let's go with.
Odd pink.
I was gonna pick an element, but I guess that works too.
Yes, the elements of pink.
Yeah, it's
No.
a pig, but it's actually acid. I was gonna go with coal. Yeah, go coal, just in case we like just do like slight little freebie things.
It is warm out.
It is very warm out.
Is the-
I will edit that for myself.
Alright,
Game community is cold. And
so. Alright, just so I know. Kato, where are you? Like, what's your general rotation being?
Gonna start like here,
Yep.
and then he's gonna move counterclockwise,
Okay.
just around
Cool.
the thing. Probably gonna he's gonna go to like key points and like spend some time in each like key area, like kind of about every 20-30 feet he'll like stop and like look around for 20-30 seconds, then move on to the next spot until he's back to the start with the spell ending about the same time.
Yeah, and which way? Yeah, and the other two that are going around, just tell me your start position and which direction you're going.
Start position would probably be,
Yeah.
I guess, about here, and I will go. I'll go clockwise. So I'll be going down.
So, yeah.
I'll probably keep myself a bit more centered, maybe more towards that kind of like inward bit, like maybe around this area in general.
Okay.
And I'll just have the Drake just kind of fly, 20 feet above, like say, just like more kind of floating from like the free rock formations in that triangular like sort of fashion.
Okay, so he's floating
Just-
in the middle.
Just making sure, just making sure it kind of just. I want to kind of click it. I reckon.
Yeah, part of. Before anything happens, I'm just gonna assume that what will happen right here in the middle of those three triangles.
Alright, so.
That's why I have it I have it triangle everything, so you find the Bermuda
Do
Triangle.
you want to roll a perception for Ophelia then?
I would like to, yes.
That's what the joke I was gonna make, which is that clearly this oasis is shaped like a horse, as it's as good of a horse that Haito could probably draw.
I think you could draw a very nice horse.
No. I think this is pretty accurate to my actual skills if I try to draw a horse.
So its perception it's just a skill check. Okay.
It'll just be a wisdom check.
The front legs fused together.
I just need to double check if it had
Exactly.
perception or not. It does
Okay.
not. Has no skills. Same.
So then we'll say, okay, with how everything is going, the first two
I press save,
find
take 2.
something. Take 2? Okay, yeah, the
Take
first
3, sorry.
Okay, the first two find something would probably be May, as her directionality. As Haito is also going the same direction, but as you said, he's spending a bit of time walking
Yeah,
slowly,
much slower.
while May is probably maybe running or light jogging at least.
Yeah, I'd say like casual walk. Like maybe like a bit ahead of Haito.
Yeah. As you
'Cause, yeah, she's not necessarily stopping.
as you sort of reach this middle area around here, and as Ophelia is swimming around where she's standing, the both of you notice that deep in the water, you wouldn't be able to really gauge perception of how deep, But there seems to be a rock, a statue similar to the goat that you found. This one being a horse. Let me just. It's seemingly made out
it
of
drowned.
this. Seemingly made out of this orange quartz-like stone, and it sits at the bottom of the oasis.
Oh no, I get it now.
Sorry, did you say it was a statue or a rock depicting a statue?
A statue.
It is the statue. Okay.
Could be both.
Yep, of orange quartz.
A statue is a rock.
All right, in that case, she'll call out to the. Oh yeah.
It's not like a super, like, you look at it and like, oh, that's probably a horse, but you can't get much more detail than that. It's still like underneath all the water. It's still distorting what it would look like above the ground, but enough for you to make a good opinion on what's happening.
Vaguely, potentially horse-shaped.
Yeah.
All right, in that case, I'll call over to Haito to, like, you know, come up further and be like, hey, there's a statue over here.
Yep, and he'll then move over to check to see if he can see it in the water. If it's more than 30 feet down, then he won't be able to detect magic on it.
I think
because
it's
water doesn't appear to detect magic, but if it's obviously out of range, then it's out of range.
It's within your bubble, but it's pushing like the outer limit, maybe within 5 feet of your of the outer limit of your detect magic, in terms of depth at least. And you, as you like look at the statue, you do see some magical aura around it. I don't think you did the other one, so it seems to be just a general sense of like all types of magic, with a large like abjuration is definitely like the most present, but like all schools are sort of floating in there in a way that you can't really pick one out in particular other than abjuration.
Well, there's definitely a thing down here. I like Haito calls it out to make sure Mayu can also hear. Like, it has some magical elements to it, a bit of a mix of everything, but mainly abjuration by the seam of it. I'm assuming we're going to need to get a much closer look at it. What do you want to do in this case? Anybody got water breathing effects?
How far down is it, sorry? Did you say?
It's just within the edge of the range of my spell, so I'd say pushing 30 feet. So not impossible, like, it's very possible to swim down there. It's just not going to be, very fun.
I can do it. I could step down if you prefer. And that way I could get there nearly instantly, and then I wouldn't be so hard to get back up.
It's not a bad idea. I don't have really a way of doing that myself either. Just worried you step down there, and then something happens that keeps you down there,
I'm sure there's ways I could probably get back out of it. Just trying to rack my brain if there's anything. Oh, I wish that I had something that could allow us to water breathe, but I don't.
Well, a different way of thinking around it is that if it is similar to what we've seen before, it might just transport us to a different spot. A little pocket dimension.
Yeah, I mean, it could.
It definitely could. I'm just worried that said pocket dimension will also contain water, as it appears to be a thematic approach to the situation,
Maybe we should ask the locals.
Yeah, I mean,
Not many people know about the statue.
I can. I just not today. So
Yeah, we need a rest.
unless we want to, come back tomorrow, and I can prep some water stuff.
We could
I
set
mean,
up camp.
Yeah, we camped here once already. We could just do it again.
I mean, that's probably the safest option, honestly. And that way we got a little bit of time to maybe ask the people around here if they know anything about it, or... And that way we could maybe find some information out about stories of it, or if anything, bad has happened with it before.
Yeah, and
People have gone
honestly,
missing if they've touched it or whatnot.
I have a feeling that maybe people might not have, because I feel like they activate specifically for us. But legends and stories about the creature might help us know what's in store for us in this trial.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good idea.
What do you think, Kylie?
Well, like I was about to say, I mean, I don't know how much they'd really know. It seems like most of this is new to a lot of them. A lot of records probably not maintained between story acts, I guess.
You're probably right, but I guess at the same time they might have known some kind of law, but I still think that we should just wait until we have some water breathing.
Yeah, we know there was a instance where a horse was brought here. That's, probably why this is here.
Mm.
Someone might have more information on that story.
Honestly, if she wasn't so engrossed in the book she is currently studying, I have a feeling we might have known someone back in town who might have known quite a lot about this.
Maybe, though. Can't really deal on that now.
Yeah. There are people here, and it's like, I had to look around. We have nothing better to do. Why don't we just, relax, take some time, ask some questions, and go for a swim and write in the book. He looks at his spare spell book that he still has 34 hours of work to finish copying spells into.
This is just an excuse to give him more time. Yes, we need to rest, guys. Rest.
Okay, well,
Important to back
I'll
up.
start setting up camp, and I wonder, do I have cooking ingredients? I do have cooking ingredients. My utensils as well.
I can help set up the camp. I probably can trust speaking to everyone else to use.
Fair enough. I can go ask some questions, see if the locals are willing to share any tales. The nomads up there might know. We don't really know which particular group down here was more connected to Umahi. But for some reason in my head, I have a feeling that nomads and horses kind of go one in one.
No brainer.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'll
was
probably
gonna
just
go.
get started setting up a little camp spot.
Alright.
Well, yeah, Haita's just gonna go, just kind of walk up, we'll just move around, check out a few things, and slowly make his way towards the nomads, just to like chat with them a bit, and then ask them, just be like, we're not, me and my compatriots are from, not from, just continent is just 1 second. Let me get my notes up.
Avira?
Avira? Yeah, well, not from Avira, but we're trying to learn more about a lot of local legends and information, specifically relating to Umahi, the fire horse. I was just wondering if your people, having traveled these lands, probably more than anybody else, if you'd happen to know any tales or legends of Umahi that others might not know of, or that, honestly, just that could be of interest.
Yeah, roll a persuasion check.
How much money do I have? I'm going to offer to pay them 50 gold as well.
Okay. Roll a persuasion check.
With advantage?
You might just get more information.
With a persuasion check.
That's a decent 17.
That's a perception check.
That's perception. That's a decent 12.
Yes.
Wait, persuasion? That's a decent 15.
Okay, I'm getting multiple numbers here.
As
I
you,
have proficiency in persuasion, so it's a +4, not a +6.
as you go ahead and talk to them, they do take the money. They explain very much the same legend that you learnt from what's her name? I said it 5 minutes ago.
See?
Ruby.
Cool.
You learned very much the same thing from the Oracle. Of the tale is that someone, a group of nomads got lost in the desert, and they were led here. And there's no real deviation on that story in many ways. It just seems to be the same tale. There's nothing else much more that they really can tell you.
No, that's still helpful. If there's no more stories to learn, that means we have all the information that is accessible at this point in time. If anyone would have the information, it would probably be the nomads. And Haito just returns and lets the others know, like, nope. It seems like seems the only stories they know regarding Umahi is those we were already told.
Yeah, albeit there is a little more. I will say there's a tad more. It's more than the nomads believe that if someone is stranded out here, Umahi will send a creature to do the same thing, bring them to a place of safety. Seems to be the general consensus of tales of Umahi.
Good thing we didn't test that.
I mean, who knows?
But if we needed to.
Okay.
This trial
that's,
revives you all fucking nearly die. Don't eat or drink for a bit, guys.
God.
Figured out the
Go walk
puzzle.
in circle.
Guys,
Go
we
walk in
can't
circles
eat and we have to
together.
go swimming. That's okay, that'll be easily doable because you're not supposed to swim after eating anyway.
Just go walk in the desert until you can't really see straight anymore, and then just hope it
I'm
all
already
works
there.
out. All right.
This Hato is offering food, offering the money. They offer food and for you guys to join their campfire for the night to use to cook and eat and all that. And other than that, at a certain point, they all go off to the tents and rest. If there is no, if there is nothing else anyone wants to do until the stars are out.
No, nothing for Kaido.
And it's essentially Haito, while it's hot, he basically just passes the day talking with the nomads, making small talk and everything, eating, drinking. At some point he goes for a swim because it's hot and this is water and other people are doing it, so why not? Yeah. Anyone else joins it for a swim, that's up to them, but he's just see, screw it, I'm a swim. I double checked, my
Sure, why
range
not?
for soaring is already good, so I don't need to
Why
fill
not?
that up. I leave Pickles in charge of watching our stuff while we swim.
Okay.
No, I don't think Kaido would. I think she's probably a little bit more worried with water just because of her wings. It's a very bizarre thing to think about. It's not really knowing how that would work. So she just kind of oh, you sort of be you do that, the other two sort of follow. She just doesn't really sort of say much. Just lets everyone sort of wander off for a little bit, and then just kind of just stays with both Pickles and Euphyllia and just sort of sticks around the camp.
Yep. You are worried about this sort of powdery glitter that is on your things like a moth wing. You're what happens when this gets wet?
It's I don't even know. It's one of the things where it's it probably is been fine, but it's what happens if I'm submerged? Do I struggle to move? We'll find out.
What is... How many casts of Find Familiar do I have? I have 3.
Fair enough. Kaido doesn't really interact with the people around, just kind of keeps to herself in that regard, for any nomads and all that.
Yep.
Just, yeah, mostly just keeping to herself, keeping herself distracted. Maybe just sort of taking in more of lack of a better term, surroundings, even though there's not much surroundings, but she's not as affected by the heat now with her heat-proof gear, so she can kind of walk around and be fine with it. Yeah, it's just kind of that sort of thing.
Okay.
In silence.
Yeah. If there's
I
nothing
got no spell
else
swap out.
after swimming and the like, you all make your way to your tents.
At some point, closer to the evening, I'm going to cast Find Familiar again to change Pickles into an octopus.
That's weird.
Okay.
And then I'm going to throw Pickles into the water
Okay.
and have Pickles swim down to the horse, just to like look at it close. And I'm gonna sit there and look through Pickles' eyes while it's down there, just to have like a closer look at it.
Yeah. As you look,
Pickles died.
as you have a look through the statue, through Pickle's eyes at the statue, as I said, it seems to be this fire opal sort of, or fire quartz sort of orange stone with like bits of yellow and white flowing through it. It seems to be half buried in an odd angle where definitely the head and like the upper half of the horse is sticking out, but like the base of the statue and the bottom of the horse seem to have been buried in sand. As you swim around as Pickles the octopus, you do notice on its forehead something you can read, and it's not in like the language you've been adapted to. It seems to be in kanji. The kanji of fire is on like chiseled out on in the middle of the head of the horse.
Like a gun.
Fire horse. Okay, no problem. Since Pickles is familiar and probably doesn't need to rest very much, while we're resting, Pickles is going to be just slowly doing its best to like unearth a bit of the lower half of the horse. No, I doubt it'll be very successful. But, you know, just
try.
just because it can.
All right. Roll a. I guess a con check. See how long he's gonna do this for before. Before
Con
It's
giving
not a
up.
matter of how much, it's a matter of how long.
Did it
Before
roll?
drowning.
While it is a
As an octopus.
while it is an octopus and you're familiar, it is also Australian.
Very true.
It does need its union mandated smoke breaks.
So it's not letting me roll. So I'm just gonna roll myself. It's a flat D20 with no modifiers.
Daniel would be proud.
Yeah, 20.
That's a 5.
Daniel would
I'm
be
not
proud.
roll.
You will find out what happens in the morning with that.
Oh, I can't.
You wake up
Siggy.
and about 5 minutes after we went to bed, it just stopped doing its job.
He's not looking at me. Time for booze on the job.
Oh yeah, and Haito sets a bubble up like usual for people, and then does his thing. The thing being writing in the book. I'm basically gonna mark off like it was midday, so I'm gonna say he probably spent a good at least 2 hours working on the book, just so we can get some more work done.
Okay.
Just while chatting with people and killing time.
Yeah. Anyone else want to do anything, or do we time change?
I say to change.
Yeah, I haven't got anything in particular.
Okay. As we play a long rest, am I making any changes to active/passive classes?
Oh, good question.
No, not for me.
Don't. Yeah, I
Thanks
think I'll
for the
stick with
raid,
Ranger.
Urents.
I think I will stick with Ranger, yeah. I'm just gonna double check my rogue, but I'll probably stick with Ranger. This is
Okay.
evasion. Nah, I'll take Ranger.
I actually haven't done much to my cleric. I don't know if I've built it up at all. Let me just quickly open this up and see. I can't remember if I even picked like spells or anything like that. I'm assuming I did because I've got quite a few. Actually, I might change to cleric because I have a feeling that if we're going to be fighting, like, you know, be proving ourselves to this horse, like, I'm not going to be able to hit it with my sword very much because it's a fire horse. So I'll go for cleric for today.
I've also changed out one of my spells. You know, I'm gonna change out a few
Yeah.
more of my spells.
Yeah, I'm putting on all the water stuff.
I don't have much, sadly. I just took whatever feels fun.
Okay.
Yeah, well, we've got two options for breathing underwater. Just depends on how many. There's water breathing, which is a third level spell, and that will give all of us the ability to breathe underwater. There's also a second level sea dwellers aspect that gives us water breathing, swim speed, and like just acclimatization to the water. So like we don't need to worry about cold or like change of currents or like difficulties like fighting underwater, like moving around. But that's only I can only cast that on one person per spell. So that would use 4 spell slots.
What?
Isn't the water
But it
breathing
gives us
spell?
a lot more stuff.
Yeah, isn't the water breathing spell a ritual as well?
It is.
So theoretically, you could ritual cast that on everyone, and then cast a better version on the people who'll be moving around more, like Kaede and stuff. Because I'm not going to need that. Water breathing alone gives me everything I need.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's like I could do a freebie water breathing, and then and then one on the sea dollars on Kaede. And do you want it, Mayu?
Do I have access to that spell actually? Good question.
It is a ranger. They're both ranger spells.
Luxus, okay, I see.
One of those spells.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have like the water breathing. I don't mind. Like, so what was the other one against? Like extra speed underwater or something?
Yes, the sea dwellers aspect. Essentially, water breathing, swim speed suffer no penalties related to deep sea temperatures, choppy or torrent water currents, or regular underwater combat penalties. Oh, it also gives you dark vision, and we can talk underwater. Like it lets our voices carry.
As long as it's not going to mess up your spell slots, like make it so you don't have.
That's actually insane for a second level spell.
And in fact, it's also not concentration.
What?
Yeah, no, then neither are concentration either. Actually, will you need it, Haito? Because it says, like, sea does specifies that you can perform verbal components underwater without issue.
Oh, he can. He just has to take time out of his minutes.
Well, that's where, if you have water breathing, I can breathe underwater, so that should be fine. I don't know if I just play that way. I honestly, Sea Dwellers is kind of nutty, but it would cost you 4 spell slots to cast. Like, do you even...
I can cast one myself.
One second.
Yeah, and I could just do 2 on like Mayu and Haito, and then I can turn into something that can swim anyway, like a polar bear or something.
Yeah, like a giant turtle.
Fight with that.
Breath. My personal favorite creature to turn into, the giant octopus.
Hi.
When in doubt, giant octopus it out.
Alright, yeah, I can play it. I can put that on. I only had silence otherwise.
Yeah, no, Sea Dwellers kind of is amazing, and that would remove everything. Plus, I don't have dark vision or anything. It's having the ability to see underwater darkness could also be very helpful. It's real good. Yeah,
especially if this because we might not necessarily be having the trial in the water. Like it could teleport us, to like a water area, like a way under the ocean or something.
Somewhere in the
plane like a water dimension.
You are now in the ocean.
Shit.
It's like, oh fuck, we didn't plan for this. We didn't plan for this ocean.
I leave it up to you whichever way you'd like to go, but I think they're both incredibly valuable options. Yeah, I would give you the Ring of Spell Storing if that would do any benefit.
I am happy to just take it for myself as well. I got 2 slots, but I'll use one on myself.
Easy.
Yeah, we'll look at So if you do one on yourself, and then I do one on Mayu, one on Haito, and then I can transform into something or put it on myself later if need be.
Easy.
I don't know if you can cast that on us. Its range is self only, not touch.
Oh, that's a good
Fuck,
question.
you're right. Shit, yeah. I didn't see that.
I'm still
There is a
taking it.
way. There is a way we could semi get around it.
Spell
Which is
storing and then you
multiple.
get the ring,
You could cast it into the ring of spell storing, and then I could
and then
cast it
give
from
it
the
to each of
ring.
you.
But the problem is that I believe you need to be attuned to the ring to cast from it.
Ah,
So only you'd be able to cast it on into the ring, and then basically you could share it to yourself and one other person. So someone has to go without.
That's fine because you said you didn't really need the water, the aspect itself, but just want the water breathing.
Oh,
Yeah, so
the issue with Seidor's aspect is itself.
Yeah, we
Yes.
just
Yeah.
found that out.
yeah, we just realized that. Yeah,
Okay.
after being like, this is perfect, great plan.
Still powerful.
All right, what I'll do,
So, yeah, still very good.
I'll give the ring to Mayu. So if you cast Seed Wells into the ring, just get rid of one of the second level spell slots that's in the ring right now. Which I have at the moment. This is the ring has. Where's my ring?
Yeah.
It has 2 silvery barbs and a counter spell in it. So if you just swap out at 1 silvery barbs to the Seed Wells aspect, then Mayu can cast it from the ring on herself to give herself
Seedwell's
that.
is second level, so it'd have to be 2
Yeah.
silver barbs.
Isn't silvery barb second?
Silver barbs is first, is it not?
Silver is
Oh,
one.
well, I guess, well, yeah, whichever way Maya, if Maya wants to keep those, she can. She can get rid of the counter spell if she wants and put a first level in there as well. It's up to her. But I will send that to the group sheet because she'll need to attune to it.
What are you gonna
AJ, if I just has water breathing, will he have an issue casting verbal components? Because Sea Dwellers says that makes it not an issue anymore, implying that it would be without it.
Well, water breathing is a
I don't know how
spell,
you want to rule that. Yeah.
that one. Water.
AJ or AFK again?
Second
Uh,
time?
no.
AJ is muted.
No, I thought I
There you
unmuted. I was agreeing with you. So
Okay, so,
I hit the
so it
button.
won't be an issue?
It won't be an issue because you're speaking. You have the
Yeah.
ability to breathe
Yeah.
underwater.
Okay, perfect. Alright, Maya, do you have the attunement slot for the ring?
Yes, I've got 1 attunement slot.
Alright, it's all yours. I put it in the group chat. Put it out.
And I steal the ring.
Oh,
Alright, we'll place the party.
Yeah, and
In the
I'll-
description of the ring, in the description of the actual ring in your inventory, it says what spells I have stored in there. So just you guys can work between yourselves to figure out what you're getting rid of and what you're putting in there.
It's either you're getting rid of both silver barbs or you're getting rid of the counter spell.
Yep.
Makes your life easier.
It'll also be 2 hours into the day
That's fine.
because it'll be 2 hours for the person to put the spell. It'll be 1 hour to put the spell in attune, and then it'll be another hour to put the spell to give the other person the action to use it.
Yeah, you may have to attune to it first to put the spell in, and then Maya would have to attune to it.
That's fine.
I don't see where the spells are. You said that they were written
Item
somewhere.
In
description.
the item
In the description of the item, yeah. So if you open the actual description of the item up by clicking the
Oh
dragon's
yeah,
head in
2
the
times
inventory,
story bars and counter. So you, how do we change that? Unlock it.
unlock
Edit.
it, and then just delete whichever one you're getting rid of.
I guess counts because we used the silvery barbs as first level, so I guess I could get rid of both of them.
Yep.
Yeah, either get rid of both of them, or you can get rid of counterspell, and then you have 1 spell slot you can fill on your own as well.
I'm gonna. Oh, hang on. What? This.
It's okay. We won't overly complicate it.
All right. I'm gonna get rid of the counter spell. Like so, 2 silvery barbs are good. 1 times. What was it called? It was the water breathing thing. So
Yeah, Sea Dwellers, something.
aspect. That's right.
That's it.
Sea swellers. Good job, Teresa.
That's so swell.
They're pretty swell. Let's see, what am I? I'm gonna put. I'll put a first level spell onto it. I'll put I will put Bless. Can't go wrong with the Bless.
Okay. So as you guys are preparing in the morning, shuffling your item around between each other, you notice that the nomads like wave goodbye and head off.
Yep. The Maju.
As probably around by 10 o'clock, at least that aspect of that one spell has been settled amongst the group. At which point, May, I assume you're also casting water breathing.
Yeah, I'll do a ritual cast of water breathing.
So that's an action, so that'll take 10 minutes.
Mhm.
I guess the other two, are you doing anything while they're doing that?
I mean, we've got 2 hours to kill, and like because it's like Mayu and them switching up 2 hours. Haito's just gonna sit back and relax and I guess work in the book unless someone else has anything else to do.
I will like probably just for the tiny bit, very like just for preparation, not go like far deep into the water, but just at least kind of go a bit in just to see like how it feels movement wise for myself. Like if it doesn't feel like worse.
Yeah, as you start swimming, you are fine. You're not weighed down at all by any excess water on your wings. It is, they are like wet, obviously, but it's not hindering. They're heavier, but they're obviously it's not hindering your movement.
Okay.
It'll probably take a bit for them to dry out for you to fly afterwards, but
Yeah, I think that's like the first thing, like, just making sure like if it's movable in the water, once it feels somewhat alright, getting out and be like, okay, how bad is this going to be for actually like if I need to get out of the water in some situations? And yeah, just like mostly that kind of thing for like probably the first 30 minutes, and then after that, just being prepared herself to like cast a spell when needed.
alright. As everything happens, as the spells are cast both ends, all 3 ends.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Tyler is giving herself the other one as well. But,
Yeah, I give mine myself.
And I've put one on myself as well.
Just ticked mine off. Off the spell.
Watch swim speed as well.
I'm obviously gonna once we come close to time ready to go, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
Mhm.
So I'll take my first level off and apply that to me because that's just smart, I think.
Alright. Let me get a. Yeah. What's that? Yeah, so what's happening? What's now that all the magic's been applied, what's going on?
I can take the lead if need be.
I have a feeling there's a problem with my AC.
I feel like there's a
Fine.
problem with Rebecca's microphone.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
there's buzzing now. It wasn't there before.
Mhm.
Well, I would say the issue with my AC is that I just applied Mage Armor to myself, and now it says I have 27 AC.
she's swimming too deep.
How did it do that?
I don't think that's correct.
Why do you have AC math 13 take AC plus death plus also
That's-
AC 3?
I don't know. That was what the ability for my Mage Armor was told.
Well,
What
the
the
second
fuck?
one's correct.
That's
Oh, now it's
hilarious.
changed.
Math 13.
Yep, now it's AC 3. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Cool, AC 14. That's perfect.
I like the funny math one.
I did too.
I think
I want to
I
do
will-
math.
yeah, if like Kaido's taking lead, I might be a close second. Sort of just like,
Why do you have
just in
4?
case anything goes.
Oh,
Oh, that's
the
probably
yeah.
why that math thing works. Interesting. Yeah, I'll definitely take lead.
Alright.
I think I'll keep Ophelia still out and like kind of have her mostly just hold on.
Okay.
and I'll be the first ahead.
As we get closer to this statue as well, I'd like to roll a perception just for the just the surroundings to see if there's anything else that stands out at all, like any writing or like any other sort of not statue, but like any other thing that might sort of give us an idea.
As you look around, you see rocks and sand, some minor, very small water creatures in the thing, like small fish, but nothing else other than the kanji.
Does this thing, statue look like it's been there for very long? Like, has it got stuff growing on it, or is it just it looks relatively new?
You are unable to tell.
Okay. What's Kaide doing then? She's up front.
Well, like most of the statues, it's move forward. Just have a quick little. I think it's just sort of cautionary, being just making sure there's no traps around it, just in case. And then touch.
Yeah.
Probably with a sword drawn.
Okay. Yeah. As you touch the horse, it shakes. Some of the sand, not all of it, just a little bit, shakes off the statue as it glows this orange.
I just imagine it shaking, and then the octopus pickles gets just rolling just off screen.
Oh no.
We can't hear any you talking or anything else.
Yeah, but there's no buzzing.
Oh. Yeah, no.
No buzzing, and we can hear.
I would like for everyone in the water, roll a con save.
There.
I choose to succeed.
Yeah, you cannot choose to succeed.
Yeah.
He almost got away with it too.
Yeah, I almost did.
Con save? Yeah, it doesn't matter.
What did you turn into, by the way?
Nothing at the moment.
Okay.
Okay.
I've just got the sea dollars on.
Oh, yeah, cool.
So, Haito, Kaede, and Mei, you take 5 fire damage. As
neat.
soon as the horse is touched, the water goes up to almost boiling.
Could I use prestidigitation to start cooling the area around myself?
No.
Damn.
I know.
Well, I mean, you can attempt that. It won't do it.
You say 5?
Yeah, 5.
So I know I already have resistance because of the heat-proof gear, but I also like to think it's because I have a cold dragon around me.
And Mayu, you will take 5.
Okay, same as him.
No, everyone takes 10, and 5 is.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait, you
I
said
take
5. Yeah, 10. Okay, cool.
No, I said 10.
I misheard.
I don't. Yeah, maybe so too.
Yeah.
So anyone with resistance to fire takes 5.
Hi.
Everyone else
Not me.
takes 10, except Mayu, who also takes 5 for being fast.
The dragon's cooling me off.
I missed my resistance to fire I got for being nice to a phoenix.
As
You should do that again.
Yeah, as it shakes, it's after it shakes and the water is very hot. We'll have everyone roll initiative, mainly just to track thing. Also, how's Octopus doing? You know what? Octopus isn't doing. Actually, it'll have.
I need to roll health for octopus.
Yeah, you need to roll health for Octopus, so it's. What's
So
your
it's
level?
4. It'll be 4d6 flat.
46 flat.
Because the pickles is 4d4 minus 4. And octopus's hit points is 1d6 generally.
Oh, okay, yep.
So it should be 4d6. Octopus has
18.
18 hit points. So it's down. Wait, let's roll con save for the octopus. Oh, I roll dice. Octopus has 8 hit
13.
points.
8.
Oh, 13. It's
Is it resist fire?
The first one was a 17.
Oh, whoops! I only said the bottom one. 13 hit
Oh,
points.
Anyway,
Yeah, I rolled a net 20 at the start of this, so I'm gonna have garbage rolls from here on out.
I don't know. I didn't put Artushi on the board. I'm not sure where he is. If he should be. on the board.
He'll be around.
Okay, I mean, put him just in case he's doing something.
Yep. I'll roll his initiative.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
after
he'd be like somewhere next to me.
but
Oh,
after all this is happening, why is he red? Interesting. Yeah, after it heats up, yeah, so everyone did. Top of the order is Kaido. He shakes a little, sand falls down, his body starts to glow this red hot, and the water around it seems to match, and then it stops shaking.
But it's still like emanating heat.
Yep.
Okay. I think my first instinct with like my hands still on it is to kind of like since it still stings but a bit less so, kind of have a feel around it just to see if there's like any sort of like something that can be pressed, moved, like a puzzle almost aspect. That's probably what's in my head.
Yeah, roll a investigation check, I guess.
16.
There doesn't seem to be anything hidden as you like place your hand all over the active amount of statue there is. There isn't any hidden mechanisms or buttons or anything mechanical in that regard.
Yeah, swiftly like just sort of swimming around, like dying to like spots where she thinks stuff will be, and then just sort of looks back with her voice carrying across the water. Nothing mechanical. I'm not quite sure what's happening. I'm gonna try to see if I can dig under it, and then I'll probably like the rest of my turns to prepare to start doing that. My action would have been investigating.
Okay.
Rolls.
So it's Atsushi's turn.
You'll go in. So wait, hang on. So it's still. So it isn't fully animated yet?
No, yeah, it's just a statue.
Oh,
Redo
okay.
this token.
What was the material again for the statue? One more time.
Some sort of like fire opal or fire quartz, like a very orange rock.
If it's still like, is it still buried?
Yep, still partially buried.
Yeah, can he like spend his turn trying to like clear the rocks and stuff to unbury it?
If he's in the water, make him roll the con save.
Oh yeah, because he would have been. Oh, okay.
Right, he will also take 10.
Yeah, he has to make this anyway.
Alright, roll a D.
I mean, at that time, he would have been right next to me.
Okay, yeah, roll a D. Roll a D6, I guess, or a D4. Odds or evens.
Just roll D100. Odds
And do you want
smack me in the
odds?
face.
Okay, Sky Day. Okay, my turn.
Because I am an odd one.
I didn't target myself, but that's a hit.
That's a hit.
Do 4 damage to yourself as he flashes. As he, unexpected, thinking that you've fixed him at this point, he shifts and attacks.
Would it be a disadvantage because he's underwater?
He doesn't have a spell on him, so.
He's also using his hands instead of a weapon.
Fuck you.
Yeah, this is with his mouth.
Jump.
Look, I'm just saying, punching people.
And
is
I
hard
assume if
when
May
underwater.
is, and I say if May is going to cast water breathing, she's probably going to do it on the man.
Yeah, well, yeah, because he would have been out
Yeah.
while we were doing stuff before, so he was part of that.
Damn.
Just shift this around a bit.
I'm not
Or I
going
wanna-
to drown my own tiger.
That's water breathing,
Yes,
not
that-
water attacking.
All right, so that was all when that thing went off. So
Yeah.
now he'll go over to try and dig it up.
Yeah, as you see it happen, May, the sudden realization that nothing has changed goes over.
Yeah. Like, yeah, just like wash it, just like she was mentally prepared for it as a possibility because she wasn't sure. So it's just like a bit of like disappointment of like, oh, it's like we didn't fix it.
I like to think as soon as like
It's
you hear
still
the
a
muffled,
problem.
I like to think as soon as you hear the muffled roar of the tiger, I immediately turn to like reflectively block whatever's coming, already having suspicions that nothing's going to solve this tiger.
Let me actually quickly have a look. I need to read something. 1 second.
I like the
Oh.
token. It's just horsey.
Just horse.
It's just horse.
You want to attack it?
Horns.
Is horse.
Maybe we need to give it water.
Horn. I think it's got enough water. What is your reason? I mean, I'm trying to think. What do
You
people
can
think
lead a
we should
horse
be
to
doing?
water. I have no idea.
I'm thinking. I've got one of three ideas, which is either we have to keep heating it up, like I was vibrating, generating heat. We have to cool it down, as the horse led people out of the heat into to the cool oasis where it was safe.
Dump
Or-
on land.
We have to pull the horse out of the oasis because it would help people leave dangerous situations into safe ones, and underwater isn't exactly safe.
My initial thought was just
People
take it out.
drown.
Strength score multiplied by 15, huh? Right.
Yeah.
Atsushi, what's that, bud?
15.
6.
17 times 15. It's
More than
255, and
And
then...
it also,
Sorry, I need to read things.
yeah. Well, if it's my thing is always that if it's heating up the water, if we can get it out of the water, that at least reduces that threat.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright. As,
Just-
so what's Atsushi,
Hold on, hold
so what's
on, I don't
Atsushi
know.
actually doing? Is he just digging around the rocks?
I guess. Yeah, just like pouring the rocks to like pull them off of it.
Oh yeah, okay. There's
Like,
there's
scoop
not
them
really
out.
any rocks. It's just like sand. And as Atsushi like goes ahead and like gives it a shove, the horse will shift. Boop. Oh, I guess. Boop.
Interesting. The horse moved.
It's a
As-
sliding puzzle.
As Atsushi has shoved him out of the sand and moved the statue 5 feet.
That's also like 2.5 feet.
Well, it's 5 feet. It's not half a square. It's just because Atsushi's big.
It's a big
I
ball.
don't know why he's got the secondary aura effect around him that I can't switch off, and it's pissing me off.
Yeah,
It's his turn right now, please. Give him some respect.
I don't know, it could be because of my aura, because of my ornament. Advantage on charmed and frightened checks if
Well,
you're within
everyone-
30 feet of me.
Everyone would have had that on their thing.
I think it is just because it's his turn.
All right.
I don't know.
Understand.
That's his action.
I love sliding puzzles. We need to align him exactly in the triangle.
And he failed, right? Or did he succeed? He failed. All right. Cool.
The con saves.
Yeah. Sorry, the number changed on me, so I was fixing it up. Yeah. As he does that, it's his turn. Question mark.
Yeah, yep, he'll
All right.
be done.
Mike.
Move him on.
All right. So you said the water just in this general area, or is it just like
The entire oasis is like searing hot.
Okay.
I can't wait until we destroy the Oasis.
I hope there's no one else in there at the moment. I'm going to cast a bless, uppercast at 3rd level, so that we can all get bless. So is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, except for Pickles. Sorry, Pickles.
There we go.
Yeah, 5 people with Bless.
Dragon on me. Don't worry about my dragon. My dragon's fine. It's being supportive.
Oh, right. I forgot the dragon. Sorry, dragon.
That's fine.
I will just quickly
She vibes.
target everyone.
Is he in the air?
No, she was like hanging on me.
Oh, then did it roll?
No, but I should have. Thanks for reminding me.
Remember your fucking things, guy.
It's been a while since I've had a summon. Usually you control it for me. Save, yes?
Yes, con saving throw.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that damage.
Also 10 fire damage.
Yeah.
You
Got 30? Yeah, so it took a while.
I think that worked for everyone. So everyone's got a 1d4 to their saves now. So hopefully we die a little bit less. I guess that's my action. There's not really much I can do with bonus action for the time being. I think May's going to hold back and just like try to sort of bolster people if they're starting to look a little wounded. Just try to be like support. So yeah, that will be my turn.
Okay, Haito.
Haito had a few ideas in mind, but he settled on one of them. Now the horse has shifted. He thinks that's the way we have to do this. So he is going to command Octopus. He's going to use his. I'm going to command Octopus to get out of here and not get fried. Is it the whole Oasis that's boiling, or just the area around the horse?
The whole
Okay.
Oasis.
Yeah. He's like, Octopus, get out of the water for now.
Okay.
Don't die.
You don't want to ban
And
him?
I'm going. That's an action to bamf him.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
My action is going to be to cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
Okay.
And I'm going to summon an Earthen Hand to help Atsushi by grabbing the horse, and this hand like rises up out of the silt and soil at the bottom of the Oasis, pushes the horse up as it goes. It tries to lift it up out of the water and like basically ride it towards the surface.
Okay, you push it up 5 feet, right? That's what it can do.
Maximilian's Earthen Grasp. It appears in a 5-foot square. It can grab a thing and like, just it's meant to like crush and restrain and grapple things. But I'm just saying like, how far can the hand normally move? I think on my turn I can move the hand. Action. You can crush things.
Action, you can use the hand to reach
Oh.
for a different creature to move to another place
Oh.
within range. So
And the range is 30 feet, so it can move from where it is to any space within 30 feet of me. Obviously, it can't just instantly pull it out of there, but essentially, it's just gonna do what it can to help
yeah,
pull.
it lifts it up at an angle because it can't really. It is a large statue to a medium hand.
Yeah, it's essentially just a. It's just gonna help like pulling it and out of the idea is because you said like the bottom of the horse is kind of dragging through the silt and the soil.
Atsushi shoved it out of the silt. That was his thing. As by like trying to remove it from the thing, that's what he did.
Yeah, and it's like the silt that's underneath it becomes the hand and starts like pushing up and like starts helping lift it out of the water. That's what I'm gonna do with the hand. I only need to be within 30 feet of that, so I am going to swim the hell out of the water.
Okay.
Because I can do that safely from up here without, and it's a concentration spell. Don't want to lose concentration.
Good idea.
That's my action. Bonus action was to command Octopus. Movement is to get out of the water. I'm done.
Okay. Octopus.
Get out of the water. What's the movement speed of an octopus? 1 moment.
30 feet. Swim.
30 foot swim. Get out of the water.
Okay.
It can hold its breath for 30 minutes.
Nice.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's just sitting on the shore.
So I'm looking between two animals to try and work out which one's better.
Giant octopus. Giant. No.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's. I'm thinking is that one or polar bear. I'm thinking polar bear because it's stronger and it still has a swim speed, even though the giant octopus's swim speed is faster.
Also, giant octopus is in fact it's only a large creature. Damn, there is a version that's huge. Giant octopus.
Yeah, 'cause
Oh my god, plus freaking 20 strength for the polar bear.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Polar bears are ridiculous, dude. Six
Yeah.
level
Yeah.
druids.
Yeah. It's,
If it's white,
You do
good
you.
news.
I think actually, hang on, I need to make sure I can get there first. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, easy. Yeah, I'll go into the polar bear, and yeah, also help push. See what Haito's doing.
Okay. As you
What actually out?
can do that.
I guess since the hand itself isn't really doing an action on its own, could we say it's maybe giving someone advantage on their check?
Yeah.
I don't know how you're running it. That's what I'm saying because
There's not really any checks involved.
Okay, there's no check. Okay. I don't know why, but I was waiting for you to be like, all right, time to make a strength check or something.
Yeah. So what are you doing, May?
Pushing the statue
Yeah.
out of the water,
Which
or
way?
at least helping. Towards the octopus.
Okay.
Wait, hang on. What's the shortest distance? Maybe actually here. Yeah, that's short. Actually, yeah, we'll go to this point here.
As you shove it 5 feet. That way.
It can't move diagonally.
Oh, it can. It's just 5 feet.
Yeah, I know.
At top of the order, everyone in the water make a con save.
Not me.
As the water becomes almost a slurry of ice.
Ice.
Oh, weird.
Oh. Well, I don't have to make it for Ophelia then. She's immune to cold. Unless I do.
I put something on Atsushi. Why did that not go on? Targeted him.
May I have to
Hang
do my
It's not gonna help, but I'll just roll a d4.
No,
Yeah,
I
10.
just thought it.
Okay. 12 damage to Mei and Atsushi. 6 to the other two.
It is cold, correct?
Yes, colder damage.
Okay, Ophelia does not get any of that.
And then another con save for you, Mei.
Oh, fuck. Yep.
Oh, hang on. Take
Oh,
the
thank
first one.
goodness, that's a good roll.
It's the same. Alright.
Did you say me or
Oh.
Mayu? Sorry.
You, Mei.
Yeah. okay.
Yeah, you know, Rebecca was doing for Atsushi.
Yeah, no, I'm doing my own thing.
And then I guess Kaede.
Yep.
or Ophelia.
Yeah.
They're next to one
Nah,
another.
it'd probably be me.
Oh, if they're on you, if you said
But
they're
they are
on
me,
you,
true. They are me, true. Just roll-
so roll a d4
Odd-
or something.
Odds will be me. It would not hit either of us, I think.
That's all good. As Atsushi once again turns black for half a second, swipes, goes to bite at Kaede.
Yep.
Goes to bite at Ophelia and miss.
Does Bless do attack rolls?
Yes.
Yes, I still don't think even with a 4 that beats our 17 AC.
Oh,
We
you both have 17? Okay.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
That would have been close though.
As you
The only
quickly,
difference
as it goes
14
to
plus
bite, you
efficiency.
quickly shove Ophelia down enough for Atsushi to miss with his bite attack.
Yeah. It's like almost like that little side bit protruding from me. It's just like that quick like shove and like slight duck maneuver.
1 second. I'm gonna check something out.
If he does hit me, I can give him cold.
Are you keeping track of Atsushi's health? Because he says he's on moderate, but on my thing he doesn't have wounds.
On the thing, it should be under pure initiative at the top. For your cohorts?
Yeah, there's initiative and then wounds, but it says he has 0.
Have you not?
I,
Whatever damage he's
what
taken
the-
hasn't added it onto the cohort.
Maybe because
but
the
on the
cohort's separate
tracker-
to the actual tracked icon.
yeah, probably. I would say like a genius. I've been talking with my mic muted because I've been
Okay.
trying to avoid coughing too much to the
I
mic.
don't know why you were so quiet.
Yeah, and then I went to cough, so I'm like,
Something's
oh, I better
wrong.
mute my mic, and I unmuted my mic to cough.
Bless your heart.
I'm great. I would say, people who might not remember, we have the boon of the stone goat, so if you need to tank some damage, that might not be a bad idea.
I'm fine for now, but I do remember that.
He's
Some
real
of you
good.
have it.
I'm mainly waiting for her to she.
I'm waiting for what AJ is reading.
Almost injured.
I'm trying to think what I'm gonna do on my next turn because action's definitely gonna be using the hand.
I mean, can we use the stone goat for the boiling water? It says attack or spell.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Stone goes on damage, right?
Tackle spell it says, so
tackle
maybe
spell.
not. Yeah, it's not
I mean, we
like
can-
stone
but
endurance.
But I mean, if it does attack, still good to remember. Or if it bites you.
Yeah.
Alright.
I specifically learned my new Wall of Water spell that Mayu bought me in the thought that this might be helpful, and I'm like, I don't think this spell is going to be very helpful in this situation.
I know what spell I'm gonna use. I have an interesting idea if it will work. Be one of the few times where I'm like, oh yeah, right, I have these traits. I have features in my traits tab.
Is it a fairy thing or a feat thing?
Fairy thing.
Hmm.
I get access to some spells. Fairy Fire, one of them. Druid Calf, just a little bit of fun stuff. Enlarge Reduce.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
good one.
Ah.
So I'm gonna make it large.
Interesting.
Why don't you enlarge the polar bear?
See, there's
Oh,
two
boy.
options.
Large bear or
Statue.
a tiny horse?
I apologize.
Tiny
I'm back.
horse.
Okay,
Tiny
so
horse is kind of funny.
Tiny horse would be fun. So it would be a larger polar
A
bear.
small horse.
Alright, what's happening?
Alright, seeing that I'm probably not going to get a huge amount done with fighting for this, I'm probably going to make everyone's life a bit easier as well.
Mhm.
I want to try and cast Reduce on the
Okay.
statue.
As
See if
you
it works.
spend the spell, it shimmers and
Yep.
does not reduce.
Yep, that's what I want.
Damn.
We learned something.
You learn it
I
has an
honestly
immutable
expected.
form.
There you go.
No! So I can't even change it from a stone statue of a horse to a stone statue of something else? This is
Nope.
bullshit. Can I chisel it? I would then, that's my action, so I can't use my action to push. I am going to probably swim away from Atsushi at this point.
Okay.
Because
Fair enough.
I would like not to be attacked at,
Yeah.
but I'm alone.
Fair enough.
We'll go, where do we want to go? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and just swim up and swim out, because I cannot afford to take too much damage for this
Okay.
turn. And
Yeah,
that will
similarly.
be bonus action. I won't have a bonus action, but I'll basically just have Euphilia on the ready if in case an attack needs to be made to against the horse itself. Just give them a bonus.
Okay.
But I will stay out here. And that's it.
Does Ophelia have a breath attack, a cold breath attack?
No, not in this form.
Atsushi's turn.
Okay, cool. I thought in that. Okay.
Later down the line, I think.
Push, I guess, from here to keep going towards Sky Days.
Okay.
Leave me alone.
As you push, it moves 5 feet.
Can you, move up in the same turn?
He's
No.
got movement.
Cool. Alright, that'll be his turn.
Okay. Mayu.
Mayu is going to heal the polar bear.
Mhm.
Because actually no, I'm not because the polar bear is healthy. Never mind.
Oh, they should have taken
Uh,
Polar
damage.
Bear has, well, yeah, because I've put it as 10 hit points.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the Polar Bear
That's what the issue
is
was.
12 from the last contract.
how's the polar bear looking?
I mean, Polar Bear's okay. He's He's taken like a third of his health.
Okay. Well, Atsushi's not looking okay.
But I
But-
can also heal myself.
Yeah, what I might do then
With
is I'm going to get out of this water as well, because at this point, my concentration check, if that goes, then it's going to screw everyone up. So, it's going to casually say that I've got enough movement to get up out of here.
Okay.
And I'm going to heal Kaide. I'll just do a first level cure wounds at this point.
Fair enough.
I think I'm right. Next. So, I have a new thing I've noticed with Blessed Healer. Does that automatically add to, or do I have to click one of these little heal boxes?
No idea.
What, Blessed Healer?
Yeah.
I've applied
it's
that to all your spells, I believe. Or I should have at least.
Alright. Yeah, let's have a little look at that.
I'll read how that
Cure
works.
wounds. Says, yeah, 1d8 plus 6. That seems pretty big. I'm going to assume that's
Yes.
been
Yeah.
added to it then. Yeah, I'll do a 1d8 plus 6 to you then. That's a pretty good roll.
Yeah, Kaede heals for
Damn.
15.
And yeah, at the moment she's just gonna hang here and just try and like bolster everyone back up slowly. So it's my turn.
Alright, Haito.
So did the earthen grasp do really much? Like, did it really help move the horse?
No, because it's a medium creature, so all it did was really angle it.
Okay, so it's not actually assisting very much.
Not really.
Alright. Then Haito gives up on earthen grasp, realizing it's not going to be very helpful. He was thinking of combining it with the telekinetic shove to have the both of them work together, but the shove can only move things that are way less than 10 pounds, so probably not. Actually, no, that's my mage hand can only do that. Doesn't matter.
No, wait.
So here's another idea. He thinks, what could move a statue faster or better? And that is a hasted polar bear.
Yeah.
So he's going to command his octopus to swim up to polar bear, and I'm going to cast haste through Pickles.
Alright, make a con save.
For the polar bear, for the...
Yep, for Octopus.
Yep, okay.
Or Pickles just dies on the way.
Pickles might be okay. It's a flat D20. I'm going to use Coronal Shift as a reaction to let him reroll that in hopes I can make it better.
Mhm.
13?
He takes
Better than an 8.
10 cold damage.
Okay, he's still alive on, I believe, 3
Oh, he
hit
is?
points.
Oof.
Oh, that's right, because he took half before, because I was thinking he
Yep.
still had 8 hit points.
That's 5,
because
10, 15, 20, 25,
Earlier.
30. I believe their movement speed is 40? Double checking. Can't calculate this out, I might be dumb. Swim 30. He's just out of range. It's like a half square gap.
Am I actually in a half square?
Actually, could I use telekinetic shove to pull, as a bonus action, to pull the octopus towards...
Yeah, if you want.
Here, I will use I will pull the octopus 5 feet toward the polar bear, and then on my action, I will cast haste through Pickles on the polar bear. If the polar bear can push on 5 feet in a normal turn, it might push 10 feet on a hasted turn.
Okay.
You are hasted. I will drop concentration. It's not there. I don't know how to do it. And I'm going to pray for Pickles. That's what I'm going to do. Crazy.
Okay. Follow me.
Follow me with haste.
Yep, Polar Bear will come around this side to like pull it, like grab it around like a leg or the head or something.
Yeah, as you grab the head and pull it, you move 5 feet.
And then we'll go again with haste.
As you do again, the water starts to swell up and become rapid around the edge, and you cannot shove the horse this way.
To the,
Like
You won't
the-
let us pull it out of the water.
Not at this location, it seems.
to the island, maybe?
To like one of the rocks.
Yeah, I imagine, like, upon seeing that, Kai would speak up. Try one of the islands below us.
Yeah, she'll circle round to the south,
Hmm.
so pull it that way.
Okay. Alright. Top of the order. Polar bear, Atsushi, and octopus roll con save as it starts to heat up once more.
At least I can leave Ophelia
Goodbye,
have a dive in
octopus.
when it's cold.
Okay.
We're getting used to the
Uh,
temperature.
octopus gets 12 fire damage and is destroyed,
Oh no.
Yep.
and 6 to the other two.
Alright.
And Shatsu's not near anybody, so the boost save doesn't matter.
Alright, Kaede.
Yeah, I'll make it anyway. If he flies up,
I...
he does.
I guess now the open grass happened, that's probably not going to make a difference. Alright, I am going to...
Enlarge the polar bear again.
I'm going to enlarge it. So I can't change its shape, I can change the color. No, I only got ones for free. How this works. I don't think I can use this on other spell slots. I'll double check later. For now though, I think at this point, more actions is better actions. I'm gonna fly up over, dive down, and try push from the back.
You can also cast either spells using your spell slots as long as you have the appropriate level.
That's great, I'm doing that now. Redu-
Reduce the polar bear.
It is second level, yeah? That will be my...
Enlarge
one.
Atsushi.
You
Right
would.
up.
I will bring this to your attention. You would know that as a polar bear, Mei is significantly stronger than Atsushi is, but they're both moving the statue at a
Yeah,
certain
that's what I was
movement.
thinking, yeah. That's what I was thinking. So and then going to go with the original idea is fly up over and then just take a dive down and push as well, considering everyone's having the same effect.
As you go in and you push, it does not budge.
Ah, you cheeky fucker. Alright.
Do you guys
I will
remember
then-
your lift, push, and drag weights?
Yeah, mine's not good.
No.
Yeah.
Of course I do. Why do you think I'm horrible at this?
That's why we need specific people to do it. Damn.
My lift push drag is 240. It's not great.
I'm making a con save, right?
Yes, as you dive in, you make a weapon save.
Or a polar bear or a tiger.
Is Ophelia going with you?
No, I leave Ophelia
Okay.
with this fire.
Okay, I
I'm
asked.
noticing a pattern.
You take 14 fire damage.
Oof.
Cool. I think... no, yeah, I would probably
The
be
thing
my
is, I even took off
heal.
absorb elements for this.
So let's say what, 5, 10, 15, 20, just fall through, push. Got a bit of movement speed still for the water. Move. Knowing that I'm not having much effect, I am going to... It would be funny to use his ability for this, but I feel like I'm going to save that for something more important. I am going to go... Last bit of movement. Ow, I think I have enough.
Okay.
It's 40 feet, 20 feet to get in, and then, yeah, like 5, 10, 15. Yep, that should be enough.
Also, with the spell, you have 60 feet of movement in the water. With that spell,
60,
you have
not
one.
40, thank you. I was thinking 40. So I'm
No.
fine.
Okay. Is
That's
Ophelia doing
okay.
anything?
No.
Alright, Atsushi.
Stay put.
You'll go over and push.
As he goes and tries to push, you notice that the torrent sort of water appears in front of the polar bear and acts as a barrier.
Okay, so I can't go like diagonally, like past the polar bear.
It's like in front of the polar bear. It is not letting you go south.
Okay. Okay, so we have to go, or
People are a problem.
yeah, he's already used
strong
his
enough to
try and
push
push.
it.
I reckon we can't push it outside of the line of these things.
No.
Yeah, so it would have to go direct, like Atsushi would have to be going like this way, and then May
So I'll
would
probably need to go.
like was it west?
Yeah, west.
I'm just thinking that because the polar bear was in the way that Atsushi was trying to push.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's what I'm thinking.
I have no idea.
Has he used his push action
Yes.
and then not worked, or can he like redirect while pushing?
He's used his push.
Okay, no worries.
He's used his push action.
You know, it's like in Zelda when you push a block, you watch it go
That'll
first
be-
on the ice puzzle. Fuck that temple.
Yeah. Alright, that'll be him then.
Alright, mate.
I am going to. I'm going to heal. I'm going to heal some people. I'm going to heal.
Fine.
So Polar Bear got a little bit of damage too, but I'm assuming Atsushi's probably the one that's taken the most. That's just an assumption. So, being that I can't actually go up to them and do it, I'm going to have to cast a healing word. But that's better than nothing. So I'm going to cast a healing word on Atsushi.
Okay.
So
I mean, I could
Oh,
use this. It
that's
would be pretty
unfortunate.
interesting.
Heal for 7.
7's still better than nothing. So it's that
Yeah, it's
first
something.
level spell slot, and I get 3 back because of that. That's such a cool ability. I really like that. So that's a bonus action. Can I use my action to... Oh, I want to try and think... I don't think I have any way of being able to do this, but I'm just trying to think, like, exactly... If there was ever any other puzzles like this in the game that maybe I remembered from one of the, like, dungeons that Kaide took me into, where it's, like, involves, like, a specific area and how you're supposed to get, like whether or not it's not supposed to come out of these, like, the area of these rocks, or if there's a specific spot, or, like, I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to figure out
Yeah,
exactly...
if you want to roll a history check, you can.
Okay. Cool. That's not a very good roll.
You know that there's a couple of puzzles in dungeons that have, like, pushing mechanics and moving blocks and stuff, but you know that they're, as it's, like, been translated to a game, there's obviously indicators on how to do that, like
Indents in the
overlay, indents and stuff. There's nothing really here. This is all very natural.
Yeah. That makes sense. No, that's pretty much all I can do at the moment. I'm just on damage control. So I will do what I do best. Heal and sit here.
Alright? I don't...
The water is hot right now, right?
It is hot right now.
I'm very concerned. Those rocks, right?
Hmm.
Is there any markings or anything on them? I'd say if I ran like my 30 feet of movement to get as close to that one as possible, so it'd be like, I guess 5. Oop, fuck, it's not letting me move. 5, 10, 15, like
that's
on the edge of the water. I'm not in the water, but I'm like on the
Yeah.
edge. I see any markings on the stone itself. Even if I can't read it from this distance, if I can just see a marking on it of some kind.
Let me...
20, 25.
Okay.
Some there, yeah, so.
Yeah, as you walk up, you notice there has been a shift. You didn't really pay attention when it happened. But last night, these rocks were rocks. When you went for a swim, they were as they were. As you look at them now, their tops are flat. They're not sloped in any way, but the tops of the rocks are flat. But they were also sticking like 10 feet out of the water.
The top is flat.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to run the rest of the way around. I'm going to action dash.
Mhm.
So that's 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, just so I'm as close to this rock as possible.
Mhm.
And Heidi's going to shout out as he does as well. He goes, "The rocks have changed! The rocks have changed! They're flat on top now! There might be something up there!" As he runs around. That's action for me moving. Bonus action. I don't really have an effective bonus action. You know what? Who's wounded? So, Kaide's in the water, right?
I'm not.
You're not in the water? Kaide can fly.
I
So
can.
just in case there's gonna be damage, Kaide's gonna shout, "Kaide, you're literally made for flying on top of things. You can do this." I'm gonna use a rally on Kaide to give her some temporary hit points.
Okay.
Wow, my own thoughts are talking to me in my head.
There you go, 2 temporary hit points. You're welcome. That's
Came
my
off a bit
bonus action.
sarcastic, you know, it's a bit rude.
You can probably do this.
Oh,
There we go.
zoom out, put off the chat.
Huh.
Did a 5.
We'll pull it. Get around the side. Yeah, pull it west first, and then pull it south.
Okay.
Also use, because I get 2. Is it just 2 actions or 2 turns essentially with haste?
Action. It's one
Actions.
action that can only be used. The hasted action can only be used for certain things.
Yeah, so yes, it's only an extra action. It's not an extra bonus action.
And double movement speed. So you currently have 120 movement
Yeah.
speed in the water.
Jesus.
He's
The
moving.
fastest polar bear you've
That's
ever
scary.
seen.
Yeah. If I dash.
Well, no, because you have this. You cast a spell on yourself, right?
That
lasts an hour?
Yeah.
So you have water breathing, 240 dark vision in the water, 60-foot movement that is now being doubled to 120 feet movement.
That's frightening.
You can
I'm
dash for
terrified.
240 feet.
I was scared of polar bears before. I'm so
The greatest
scared
one.
now.
So west 1 and south 1 was your movements.
Yeah, and I also use a bonus action to combat wild shape.
Yep. Heal for 5.
Ooh.
Well, that would have
So it-
healed your body. So remove that from your body.
Well, that's to me, not the polar bear.
Well, it's healing. It's to the polar bear, but you're healing you, right?
Because you made the polar
'cause
bear
you
have
made the
temp
roll.
HP.
You made the roll. It healed you, so your body healed. So if you just take off the 5 from your
Okay.
health,
Yeah, well, I'll add 5, back to my health, and then heal the polar bear.
We
got it.
have it set to self. Probably
There we
take
go.
off of self.
Alright.
Yeah, I also didn't target the polar bear, token.
Mm.
Alright, yeah, so 1 pull action this way,
Yep.
and then a pull action this way.
Alright. Top of the order. Those 2 make their saves. As it turns cold again.
Now, this doesn't. I don't get any benefits to being protected from deep sea temperatures with the cold one, do I?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Well, I would send the dragon down to help, but there's a problem with that. It's tiny.
Artistry takes 10. You take 5.
Yeah, I think he's supposed to eat burst as well, but it's fine. It's still not enough.
Because it's on the token, which is like
Yeah,
the
that-
same thing on the sheet that you're rolling.
Yeah. Yeah, unless it seems like it's close.
Alright.
I'll leave it.
I don't.
I'm gonna use my movement speed. I'm gonna fly.
Mhm.
I won't fly, actually.
Okay.
Never mind.
Yes.
Oh.
It is wet.
We're just in the water.
I tested this on purpose. As soon as you say that, I look at you. I look
Yeah,
like,
as you
flap the
spread
wings,
as you
like, to
spread
show
your
you that I
wings,
can't do this.
and then you just you don't get any lift off.
Yeah, I think that's something that I
God
like.
damn it!
Yeah, because I caught that straight away. I'm just gonna say that I knew that. Flapped the wings at you as like the water came off. It just went like arms up.
What's the digitation?
I will, however, draconic wings might be different. Ophelia could probably fly. Let's give it a crack.
Can you druid craft a strong summer breeze to warm?
Oh yeah, let me draw craft some heat. It's a bit cold right now. I'll use my bonus action to command Ophelia to try and attempt to fly onto the rock at the other opposite side of where the polar bear is, basically, the north. If she can't
This
do it, I
one?
won't tell her to keep going. But
Like,
yes,
one?
thank
Okay.
you. Yeah. But if she can, I'll then use my action to.
what's her flight?
She'll use her action to do it. It's
40 feet.
40, yeah, that's where I read it. 40.
Okay.
She'll use her action to do it, and I'll use my action to see through the vision to see if I can see anything on the rocks.
So she's gonna action dash.
Yeah.
Well, as she sits on the rocks, it's just flat on top, like smooth, almost like something can go on there. There's nothing else on the
No
rock.
sigils or nothing?
Nope.
Okay. She sort of yells back to Haito. It's like, no sigils, no nothing on it or around it from just looking from where she is. It's probably gonna have to slot in there.
Maybe we put the horse on the rock. Yeah.
That's what I pointed her to do.
Thumbs up from the distance.
Alright,
What the fuck? Alright, yeah, sure.
Atsushi. Unless you're doing anything else.
Oh no, I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm still blocking the way, so he'll push it over west again to blind it up with the rock.
At least if a shooting
Yeah,
player, like,
I can't
blocking is happening.
move on Atsushi.
You can move him out the water.
Yeah. Oh no, I mean I can't do like the next actor thing.
Oh, yep.
Oh.
Mo.
Oh man, hearing that, let's see. So I'm gonna heal. Oh, you healed yourself before, didn't you,
It
mate?
immediately went away.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
What I healed myself was the damage I took from the
Yummy.
Alright, Atsushi. How's Atsushi looking? Atsushi's looking alright. Okay. I'm going to throw a heal down on Polar Bear.
Okay.
So, just another healing word. Yeah, this one. 1d4 plus 6. Hopefully, I do better than last time. I did! That's a pretty good roll. Give
Thank
myself
you.
10. Oh, good. As a last ditch effort, sort of just like, alright, I'm gonna try something. I don't know if it's gonna work, but fuck it. 5, 10, and she's just going along the coastline, I guess.
Mhm.
15, 55. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm gonna just say that is a bonus action, a step, I believe. Yes. Just sort of like, I have no fucking clue if this is working or not, but clearly there's got something to do with these rocks. I'm just going to get in the way if I go to the one in the south because it's clearly they're trying to drag it up there. I'm going to step over here.
Okay.
I guess I'll be... It doesn't really matter, I'll do friggin' spring. It really doesn't matter. But yeah, she just goes up there and... Is there anything different on this one specifically?
No, it just seems to be a flat surface rock. It is smaller than the other two, but that's about it.
Okay. For the time being, she's going to stay there.
Mhm.
In the hopes that we need multiple people on these or whatever. I don't know. But yeah.
Oh, sorry, I can't tell. Hato.
Hato was reaching into a card, pulling out a card, and he's like, gets ready to do something, and then Maya appears on the rock, and he freezes, and he goes, "That makes much more sense than what I was going to do." Looks around and goes, "Good work. I'm gonna get on the other rock in case we need to have someone on all three, and the dragon doesn't count for some reason."
Don't jump in the water.
I'm going to try not to.
Oh god, I'm here for a heal if you do.
You can make 2 jumps.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is there a 10-foot gap between these areas here?
Yes. But there's also, on the other one, it's like 10 foot up as well. There's a 20-foot angle on the last jump upwards.
Oh.
Okay, in that case, I'm not going to go that way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. As he action dashes around, I'm going to pull out a card from my bag, which will snap into existence, and it's the rope of Shibari will suddenly appear in his arms as he's running around towards the other rock.
Okay.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna shove myself 5 feet.
Okay.
Extra movement speed.
Based. Alright, there we go.
Alright.
There's nothing about being targeted on self.
Gonna go, down by the river.
Down by the river, learn how to swim.
Oh, actually, and then we'll move over here to.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, as you've been moving, I will say, as you've been moving, it has been moving across, and as you get to the edge, the sand does rise up with it. However, as you're moving to the edge, as you're moving towards the rock now, it is now sunk down to the 30 feet it was before, on the bottom of the lake.
Weird.
the sunk down.
Yeah, because as you were moving towards the edge, as the land is naturally like going up, so you can go up to the top of onto the ground.
Yeah.
You've been pushing it up as you've been doing that. I've been allowing you to make it diagonal vertically. But as you're going towards the rock in the middle and away from the edges of the embankment, it's going back down to 30 feet on the ground. Because you're just pushing it. You're not grabbing it and carrying it.
So you have to lift it and pull it the full 30 feet up towards the surface.
40, because it's 10 feet above.
40 feet and then 10 feet out of the water.
Yeah. Well, yeah. My plan is to get it to the edge of the rock and then like go around so where I'll be pulling it up and Atsushi will be pushing it up.
Hey, God, I'm just saying that a large idea might
like,
be a pretty good one.
like he can hold. Yeah,
I
like
might
he'll
do it
hold
on
it
the
like where
flip
it is, and then I'll pull it out. So it doesn't like Atsushi said, to prevent it from sinking back into the water while I'm trying to get it out.
Okay. Okay, so you double push.
Having
that's 10.
Atsushi on the catch.
I will do another bonus to heal.
I like the idea of like having Atsushi just like pulls out, so ready to catch just in case. It's like, I got it.
just toss it. And that went to me again. That's
So I did lie to Kaede.
Yeah?
and to
Did it move?
Mayu. No, because you're feeling the effects of the water on the rock. So everyone make a saving throw.
It's only gonna happen so long now. Yeah. Time. Was it cold or fire by chance?
I think it's fire
Back to
now.
fire.
Yeah, because no wonder it didn't feel the effect. It's cold. So it was immune.
I mean, the dragon was. I was not.
Well, you went there.
You don't know nothing about it.
Lucky. Everyone takes 8.
Nope. I gotta roll my second con saving throw in the hopes that I don't fuck this up.
So 2 and I take 6. Thank you for the 2 temp hit points. Holy fuck.
You're welcome.
Why'd you take damage?
Okay, no, he's fine.
Okay, why do you take damage?
Because you said.
No, on the rocks.
The rocks. Ophelia.
Oh,
Not you.
sorry.
Ophelia.
Thank you.
No.
Dummy.
I was on a rock.
You were
But a different rock.
different rock. You're on the rock around instead of the rock.
Yeah, you know, you said rock. I was like, I'm on a rock. Oh, shame.
Technically, he is correct. You know what, Kay? You're right. Everyone take damage. Even Hyder.
I'm on the rock of the earth.
No,
It's
Hyder
your
is
turn.
about to jump onto a rock.
As you do
I'll try
notice, you feel it like drops up in the air as the bottom of her feet have been scalded.
I'll just command her to float up for now and just stay like 5 feet off of the ground.
You'll be fine next turn.
God, I can't. Not being able to fly is actually probably the first time in a while where it hurts me. I feel like something's missing.
Your wings.
I think for now, I'm just going to kind of like have myself just right around here on the edge, and kind of be prepared. I won't like prepare a spell, but the idea is like, if needed to, I'll Misty Step up there. But for now, I'll just stay where I'm at, and yeah, command bonus action. You feel just to float, hover above.
Yep.
Do not touch ground.
She does. After she.
Push.
It collides with the bottom of the rock.
Cool. So, yes, I guess he'll try and go. He'll go under it to prepare trying to push it up out of the water on his next turn.
Well, he gets on the ground. You can't go under it because of how it is.
Yeah, or like
He gets next to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on the
Go for it.
bottom. Yeah,
Yeah.
in a whatever's a nice pushing up position.
Yeah. Mayu. Rock hop.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Fucking hell.
Do you want in
God.
now?
That's a 17.
What's wrong, Cat?
You didn't need to make the save again. You make it at the start of the round.
He just said rock on, didn't he?
No,
He said hot rock.
I said hot rock.
I thought you said rock on.
No, I said hot rock. You said yes, and then I said, "Oh, my cat wants inside," and called her a malaka. That's all.
And then
I
there was a
said.
D20 that was rolled. I don't know what happened.
Between that, someone got offended. I'm sorry.
Oh, fucking hell. Alright.
Alright.
Do you want on the bench? What do you want?
Hive, bring a sword.
I think pretty far away from people. 45, 50 from Haito. How's everyone in the wild are looking? Haito's in a
alright.
safe spot.
Did Natsushi just take the damage he should have?
He I don't know.
He's now light.
It says 34 out of 37. He took 6. That doesn't. Even if he was max, it doesn't make sense.
No. He might have, because
He
he
might
went to
have-
light when Mayu healed him. So he might have
Okay.
not taken
I will.
last round.
Yeah, I will say he'll take the 6. Just adjust that. We'll just say
Yeah.
just in case. I don't not believe in anyone. It just doesn't. The math is not working now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that yeah,
I
that was true.
think in the fear of Haito doing something silly like jumping in the water, I'm going to heal.
Okay.
And I'm nearly out of first levels. Yeah, I'm gonna second level it just because. No, fuck it. I'm gonna first level it because I know he's only taken a bit of damage.
Jump up.
Because second
Come on.
level
Sorry, the
would
cat
be
is a
bit
cat.
wasted. Cat's a cat.
I love it a bit, but she is clinically unwell in the head. Heal
Yes,
for 9.
cat.
And a
Okay.
ginger.
Oh, ginger cats are all fucking nuts. They're just all insane. It just comes with the territory. Okay, cool. So I get a little bit of health back as well from that. So I think I'm going to do an investigate. Now you said that this was just a flat plain rock. I feel like there's not any way there's going to be anything hidden on this. I don't know what to do. I feel like there's nothing I can do on this thing except to sit here and burn. So
Try and make her jump off of it if you want to leave
I could
it.
jump off of it. I think she's. I don't know. I think I'm gonna
It has
jump
to be
off of it for
standing long
now.
jump too, because you can't make the. What's a standing long jump without the run up?
Half the range.
Half of.
What's your strength? What's Mayu's strength score?
14?
She's got a 13, so it's a
Yeah.
+1. So
So with
It's-
13, without a running start, she can jump 6 feet horizontally. Then there will be obviously the 10-foot drop, so you get an extra few feet out of it, but still, that's not a 15-foot jump.
I don't know whether or not I should just sit here and just tank the damage. But I feel like there's no point being up here as well. Like, I don't know. What is everyone else? You know what?
Yeah,
No, because you're all so far away and I can't fucking hear you at the moment.
No, for it!
I'm going to, for the time
Oh, I have made
being.
1 second.
You actually
My
moved up to
use is
5
only
rounds ago.
5 foot off the ground, off the water.
Ah,
But it's
Ah,
also
damn it.
it's also marginally smaller than the other two.
And it was also probably the first distance, which makes sense. Okay.
Okay. And Ophelia is just 10 feet up, and so
Yes.
is the south one.
Yeah, they're both 10 feet up. Yeah, I just made him an error. That's my fault.
that's okay.
My notes wrong.
Oh, now my plan's
You know what?
ruined.
I'm gonna roll a d20. I'm gonna
Now I
roll
have to
a
move it
D20.
I
over
wanted to
there,
go
so
all
start
the way
moving
back.
it.
Alright. It's my d20. That I'm gonna jump off.
Okay.
So,
You fall into the water.
Yep.
Which would be another con save.
That's fine. I was gonna have to take one anyway. Yeah, I fucked up.
You take
It's okay.
17.
Ooh, that's not so good. Okay.
Have you been making concentration checks for Bless?
Yes.
You have.
Yes. Yes.
That one's a
yes.
success as
Okay.
you're in the water.
Yeah.
1 square basically.
She gets straight out
Yep.
and like calls out to Haito like, "The rocks hurt! Don't go on the rocks." That one was boiling hot.
And I'm sure in a few seconds it's going to be very cold.
Probably. She's just like clambering out of the water, like.
You got a nice tan
Um,
going on.
Yeah, she's
Like been in a hot
she's a
bath,
bit
you're all
pink.
red.
I don't know. I think I'm a bit past that of heavy damage. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. Haito running towards the rock. He's going to go 5, 10, 15. I'm going to use my action. I'm going to like throw out the rope of Shibari and say the command word, Shibari! Which animates the rope. And it's going to, with his goal, it's going to start floating at 10 foot range. It can move per turn, and the idea is to secure itself around the rock. And then Haito is going to turn and try to start securing the rope around the tree as well, himself.
Okay.
That way he can create like a rope between the rock and the tree in case he needs to climb across onto the rock.
Alright.
That's going to be my action and my bonus action, because I'm going to use my bonus action to continue also doing that.
Okay.
Is you say Shibari, just.
I love that. Polone. Mayor
Yeah. So
Mayor
I guess
Bear.
we'll
Ooh.
go above the horse that pull it up towards the surface.
Yep. As you go above the horse and you start like use the thing to sort of like walk backwards up, like sort of trying to have spider climb. As you lift it, as you try and pull, you feel like as you do, you get some grip, and then it immensely becomes heavy as you shift it 5 feet up
Okay.
as an action.
So if you can do the second action to do 5 more feet.
Yeah. Yeah. We're doing I'll do another 5 feet up.
Yeah.
How deep is this lake?
30 feet at your point.
And it's 10 more feet up, so it's 40 feet total vertical you need to go.
Yeah, so another 20 feet to hit the surface, and then 10 feet onto the rock.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
We'll just use the last of her movement to get out of the way for Atsushi.
Okay, yep. Both of you roll a con save.
And doesn't look. Oh wait, hang on. Wait, where's mine?
You did great.
You can pop up.
I don't roll apparently.
Well, the
Oh,
and
twinsies.
And a D4 for Atsushi does have bless. Okay. Atsushi
14.
takes 5 and you take 10.
Okay.
Alright, Kaido. You see the ass of a polar bear come out of the water as it's walking up a rock, backwards, holding onto the horse statue.
How far to make it? 10 feet?
10 feet.
Yeah. 20 to go.
I might just, as a precaution, more of a just in case scenario. Like, if the statue does start moving and us has to make some kind of check, I'm going to enlarge Atsushi
Okay.
using my second level spell slot.
Okay. Make Atsushi large.
Just in case. I'm gonna reduce magic.
Well, he's already large, he'll be huge.
Huge. Yeah.
Yeah. Just in case you have this big tiger just stopping it from moving down.
I was thinking, what if we made the polar bear huge? It's 20 strength. I wonder what the carry weight of a huge creature with 20 strength
It's
is.
just like the gun show. That will be my action. I probably won't change my orders or use my bonus action for anything else because I can't use the thing. That will be my turn. I'll just kind of like keep a look just in the direction to see if I notice like anything just happened from the rock, the slope of it, like if it looks like it's coming up correctly, if we're missing something, just kind of that sort of vibe.
Okay. Atsushi.
He'll get under it now because it's 10 feet up. Yeah, help push up.
Yeah, push us up by 5 feet.
Yep, and we'll try to prevent it from sinking further down.
Okay. Mayu.
Mayu is going to run back over to the rest of the group along the coast. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. How far away am I from everyone? 75 feet too far away, 65 too far away.
When you go swimming, you go 60 feet movement.
Pardon?
You're right.
If you go swimming,
Just
you get
saying.
60 feet movement.
Hell no.
Take a dip.
Hell no, fam.
The
I
water's
ain't
cold.
doing that. The water's freezing. I guess.
Get in.
That's just a skill diff.
I mean, your body's not made out of glass. Like, quick shift from cold to heat's not gonna do anything bad, right?
No, I'm pretty sure I
Killed
won't
him.
have like a heart attack and die.
You might with that hit points.
Well, you see, I have 24 wounds with 46 max. If I jumped in, I don't think it could kill me, but it could definitely do some. It could definitely do a number. I can't tell if honestly, you know what? Story-wise, I can't even fucking see them at the moment. Oh, so she's. I'm just gonna dash.
Okay.
35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Try and get back to the rest of the group. And you know what? That's an action dash. Now I'm closer. I could technically use a bonus action healing word. I could. Keep forgetting bonus action. That's pretty fucking good. I think that May needs. How you looking, May? How you doing?
About half health.
Okay, I'm gonna heal you.
Just roll it into the tower because she has to adjust her. Oh no, you can do it on the bear. That makes sense. Yeah, it doesn't matter. As long as it's on the bear or in the tower.
I'll do it on the bear. Alright. Less. Not less. I'm fucking healing word uppercasted. Yeah.
Go for
This is-
11.
This is as much as for you as it is for me. And yeah, that's good.
I don't. The rope will secure on one end with its properties.
Yeah, so the action would be, because it only can move 10 feet per turn, so the action on this turn would be to then have it secure itself.
Yeah.
And then he'll be securing it on the tree better on his turn, or this is like himself as a bonus action, I guess. For now, he is not doing anything. But next, he's going to move, just in case. Haito's going to take 10 feet back and get ready.
Okay.
Don't you dare!
That's Haito's turn.
Think about it.
Alright, hold her.
She'll go Yeah, she'll go under to push up.
Okay.
10 feet with both turns,
Yeah, as you...
and then hold it there until she catches up.
Okay. Alright, top of the order. Roll a strength save. Polar bear. And then con save after that.
Would be Atsushi who's underneath it?
She
Well,
switched
Atsushi-
out with...
Okay,
she's
okay,
what I
I
just
see.
heard.
Yeah, because actually she was underneath it, but now it's gone 10 feet above him.
You know what? The polar bear's probably better at
Just-
making a strength save. What was your 20 strength?
Yeah.
I
That's
thought
what she
you were
rolls
just
with
been, like, pulling
advantage.
it out.
Plus...
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
I generally thought you'd be pulling it up. That was the idea in my mind.
Yeah, I was thinking about like I kept getting in the way of Atsushi.
Well, she wasn't pushing; it was just being a brace.
It's 6 by 5
far
feet.
away? How far away am I from her? 75 feet.
Pretty far.
What is my range on the coronal shift? I believe it's like 30. Yeah, it's 30
or
feet.
60?
No, only 30.
6 back down to 20 feet.
You don't get. Oh no, it's a check. Never mind. Fuck.
I mean, she will get a d4, but I don't think it'll help.
I don't. Yeah, no. It's just weird that it didn't auto add.
It's the DC of 10.
Who knows? And then
Is
it
it a
con
DC of
saves.
11? Yep.
I don't know. Alright.
Okay.
Atsushi takes
Atsushi-
15 and you take 7.
Oh.
Alright, Kaede.
Hi, how you
Yeah.
doing?
Jesus. Fuck.
Hi, how you doing, folks? Oh, damn it!
As you've made Atsushi, I don't even know what the size, like the height of he would be now. It's a huge creature.
Yeah, actually, he's. Hang on, he's probably close enough. No.
Attack the statue.
No.
Tiger.
Is
His reach doesn't increase.
yeah, is the statue count as a creature?
In case you're wondering, his reach does
Okay.
increase.
Oh, hang on,
Whoa.
I am
So it's
mistaken.
2
Yes,
feet
24.
tall standing. So he'll be 4 foot large. He'll be 8 feet tall standing.
Rawr.
That's only slightly bigger than Tower. In height, in length, it's massive. He's
yeah,
like,
it's absolutely fucking terrifying.
he's
Like,
Yeah,
he's like
stands up.
16 feet long.
Stands up. It's like, oh fuck.
Does the horse count as a creature?
No.
Okay. Yep.
That hit bear.
Is he attacking polar bear?
I believe
he
it
is.
would be, Oh, you can still roll the thing.
Oh.
Like, if he hits the horse, he hits the horse. It's just not a... It's just, like, it's a
Oh,
thing
okay,
in his
yeah, it's
way.
just- okay. Oh, it's me. Okay, it's still me.
Still, 6 more damage.
Yeah, it still can, but it doesn't.
It still can, it's just, it chose not to. He wanted to give you a kiss. With teeth. Not a very good kiss. Slightly worse than clanking 2 teeth together. Only slightly.
Ow.
Yeah. Well, actually, I just reread it and it specifies a claw attack.
Fuck you, it's been biting now.
Yeah, is because claws better?
just
Is claws
awkward.
more damage? Is that
No.
why?
Well, I thought it's specific for his most powerful attack, which would then be his bite.
Unless you were being kind and readjusted like a kind DM.
I might have readjusted. Who cares?
Make it bite.
Maybe my all the magic I did do something. It just made it slightly better.
Instead
Oh,
of
wait a
being
minute, actually.
You're like, you didn't
Why-
cure it, but he
why-
doesn't
why-
have to
Actually,
fight
one
you now.
second. 1 second.
he's about to kill
Okay.
someone. Again.
No, I just need to check something. We'll keep it as the detail as the bites you've been doing, but no, I know you did record just now. It's fine. Roll a d4 on top of that.
Oh yeah, right, strength.
Marge.
He's become big.
Oh, right.
Another
Yeah.
one.
He's strong.
He's strong now. Anyway, Kaede, your turn.
Yeah. Look, my cards are on the table. I don't know if I've got an ace up
them
my
away.
sleeve anymore.
We'll get wet.
You got a point.
We'll be like Yugi at the start of Duelist Kingdom. We have to say goodbye to Exodia.
Oh, you right. I am going to try something.
Go ahead.
I actually need to double check first to make sure I'm not fucking up something else. I would be fucking up something else.
I'm not aware.
I would
Me.
technically be fucking up something else and wasting a second level slot. No, I won't because.
It'll be
Oh
fine.
no, items still would count as concentration. Yeah, no, never mind. It would be funny though. My initial thought was thinking to use Gust of Wind as a leverage, pushing it up, so that way it's less likely to fall down, or if anything, fall down less. But then I'd have to give up Enlarge Reduce on Atsushi. If you still wanted to use Atsushi as the leverage.
You would also need to get under it.
Oh, absolutely, I could. I could just kind of aim it, like, from, like, at the very edge of the bottom, aim it, like, in that diagonally upwards.
Still have to get in the water.
Oh, yeah, that's the point, I'll get in the water. That's the point of it. It's just whether or not I get rid of the enlarge. Which I don't know.
He's technically getting 2 advantages per turn.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was, like, half thinking with that, is that it is helping him, but he's also not long from this world.
Yeah.
Seeing that he's just, like, the kind of essence is just coming off of him.
It's just me. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, fuck it. We're just gonna have to because he's not gonna tank it anymore. I'll make a dive in.
Okay, roll a con save.
I just look at it like dive.
You don't have heaps out.
Alright, you take 8 cold damage.
Yep, cool.
You lose Enlarge Reduce.
That's fine. That wasn't gonna stay anyway.
So you...
I will then sort of dive and like sort of right to the side of Atsushi with the what was it, the fan?
Yep, the wind fan.
Wind fan, that's it. Thank you. Cast Gust of Wind, aiming it like up as an angle towards where it would make it like as it was going up to the rock, to hope that that strength of what was it, 60-foot wind, 60-foot wind, 10-foot wide, pushing up, and it is a strength save to be like pushed, but because it's an object, I don't know how that will work. And the idea is that every 2 feet of movement is one. Every 1 foot is 2 foot.
Okay. Yes, Cat. That was an
So
interesting play.
that's using that as an item. And then I'm gonna swim out, so I can swim
Alright.
out. So that's why I didn't move myself.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna hope that helps for next round.
Alright.
That's my turn.
I assume you feel
Hope
you're
so.
still floating.
Yeah, just idly.
Push back up.
Push us back up to 25. Alright, Mayu.
I'm gonna hope the wind helps.
I've probably asked this question a million times before. My cleric powers, can I use them as well as bonus action spell?
You should be able to.
What
They're
do you
not
mean?
spells.
Which one?
So I want to.
Yeah.
Well, my second question was going to be, I'm thinking of using preserve life and
yeah,
like
probably.
getting all the people who are heavy back up, but I'm not sure how many. Like, you know what? You're all on heavy, Kaede. I think the Ophelia is a little too far away from me. I'm not sure about May, but I'm going to assume she's pretty low as well.
Not looking great.
Yeah, I was going to use Preserve Life to sort of divvy the points up to get you guys back up a bit.
Yep.
But I needed to see whether or not I could do that with Healing Word as well.
Yeah. It's just the only problem with spells.
Yeah, 'cause-
Channel Divinity is not a spell.
Okay, cool, awesome. I wasn't sure. I'm pretty sure you've told me that before, but I'd forgotten.
It's all good.
So yeah, I'm just
It's been
going
a
to
while
move
since
up.
you were in cleric form.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess I will divvy them out. I've got 30 hit points. I'm assuming probably 10 each would get you guys to a reasonable level. Not go past moderate. I don't really know.
Artishi can only
Right.
have 5 HP.
Okay, so
I
5
see-
is
I think
25.
I'm the same. 'Cause, I
42.
take 4?
You can only get 3.
Okay.
'Cause
It's
42
wouldn't
divided by
it take to 21 because
5,
it's
yeah,
42.
4, yeah. Maya can only have 4. Artishi can only have 5. So you can give the rest out to Kaido. She can go
And
another
Kaido-
5 or 6.
Okay, so. And I can only use this
7
ability once, basically. It's not like. Yeah, okay. So. What is it? As an action, you prefer.
Oh
choose
no,
any-
Kaido can only get like 2.
Hmm?
Because you can only get bring people up to bloodied. So Kaido can only get 2
Wow.
healing. Atsushi can only get
It's-
5.
Maybe not worth it then. I'm not sure. Maybe I should wait until people are a little lower. Alright, I'm not going to do that then, in that case. So I will.
Risking it when they're on criticals kind of sounds like the best option.
Yeah, only because I don't really want to waste like 2 hit points. Is nothing. That's not going to
No.
help anyone. Okay, scratch that. I'm just going to do what I've been doing this whole time. And so Atsushi's at the bottom, and May
Atsushi
is at the top.
is at 20 feet. 10 feet from
And-
the top of the water.
and
And May
May-
is 5 feet below her. Him, I believe.
Oh, okay. So May's pushing, and
They're both
Atsushi's
pushing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think currently both pushing.
I'm gonna assume. Oh, I don't know who's got more. I don't know who's tankier because I don't know Polar Bear. I've never like.
May
You've
is
never taken
more
a
tankier on the fact that she's on
I-
her second HP bar right now.
If she turns back into May though, then she's fucked.
Just do it again.
She can recall that.
I'm gonna do it again.
Bonus action to recall there.
Okay,
If
I'm going-
she goes down, it takes an hour to bring him back.
I'll heal Atsushi. Alright.
Good hour though.
Yeah,
I'm going.
Yeah, I have 4 max hit points, and I can heal myself.
I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. I'm gonna go 3rd level. I don't like to waste all my spell slots on stuff like this, but at this point I'd like to get him up to a decent
Okay.
health. So 3d4. It feels like a waste with d4s, but whatever. He's hoping I'll fucking roll like shit. 10! 10! I broke.
When you cast
Fucking-
a spell, 2 plus spells level, so it will also
2 more?
increase by 2 more. So it becomes
Oh, really?
12. Yeah, because you're upcasting.
Ah, of course.
I've only
That's
put
very
in the
confusing.
I've only put in the level that it's got, so that's why the other one's got the 1, 2, and 3. It's for mitigating the rest.
I uppercast Healing Word earlier on somebody. It was my last roll, I'm pretty sure.
That would have been only 1 point. So like, I mean,
Yeah,
it's not really an
not a
issue,
big deal.
but it's only
Was
1
it was
point.
it me? I'll just make
It
myself.
was to the polar bear.
It
Okay.
was.
Okay, Polar Bear.
It was not to the polar bear.
No,
I
one
believe
hit
it
point,
was
one hit
to
point.
Aisha, actually.
Oh, I see.
2d6.
Okay, never mind.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I mean,
yeah,
it
like
gets
you said,
Haito to max.
I'll just
He's-
remember.
Well, he's in danger.
He's about to make a jump.
He's on a.
He better fucking not.
He's in a tree eating a coconut.
Do a flip.
Oh, fucking hell. I can't do anything. All I can do is be Healbot. And I'm not very healthy. And I also need to heal myself as well. Alright, no.
I think I lost
That usually is the
there.
problem with the hill bot.
I'm just a heal bot.
Mhm.
That's all I am.
The hill bot heals for all, but not for themselves.
I don't have any actions I can really do other than... No, I got nothing. I'm just gonna sit here and wait.
I turn.
Alright, at this point I feel like the only logical thing to do is run down, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Dash down, obviously. I am going to bonus action telekinetic shove the horsey, pulling it up 5 feet. Yeah, have the
Sick.
horse make a strength save, AJ.
It goes up and then it sinks back down because nothing's holding it when you shove it up in the air.
Nah, the
like
gust of
15.
wind though.
The gust of wind, AJ, move up 10 feet.
The gust of wind. It's trying
It
to
pulls up 5 feet and doesn't stop.
Ooh. Okay, that's me for now.
Yeah. May a bear. Polar May a bear. That's my favorite.
Alright.
Pat is in charge of town.
Active run to pull up and hold on to it.
Okay, so you're climbing, going onto the rock now?
If it's close enough to the surface where I can climb onto the rock and still reach it, I will.
Within 5 feet, it'll be breaching the water.
If it helps, with the seatbelt aspect, you can technically stand on water. So you just stand on top of the water.
Yeah.
Fucking based.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, stand on top of the water, pull it to the surface.
Of water, not other liquids. So no lava.
Okay, yeah.
And
Yeah.
then, get...
Okay, you go
And
up
then
the
when
water,
it's...
lift, and then you lift it above your head. Okay.
Yep, and then... So one action to get it to the surface, and then another action to start pushing it onto the rock. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can try.
Or is it...
It's
turns
not. It's
to
like
get-
it's not. The rock is not slanted in any way for you to
Hmm.
like make purchase. You're like you have to
Or
lift it over your shoulder
Yeah,
on
or
top.
I'll... Yeah, well, yeah, as long as I can, make as much progress as I can, and then hold on to it so it doesn't sink.
All right.
And then once it's being held by Atsushi, I'll jump onto the rock.
Top of the order. Strength save for you, and then con saves for the both of you. So
Strength
back
save for me.
to round 7. I think it's cold now. Okay.
Does Bliss... Wait, is Bliss still here?
Yeah, it's just not on
Yeah,
because
it's-
it's not on the
Okay.
polar bear. Sorry.
Okay, no, sorry, I thought you were something.
No, no.
20.
Yeah. You do not buckle. You do not drop the statue, even though it's raised 5 feet above your head. Matsushi takes 6. You take 3.
Yeah, that's fine. Ah, fuck, I forgot to do my bonus action again. Damn it!
And then it makes his wisdom save. Just to bite at the polar bear's foot. I mean, yeah, he could try and... No, he can't even bite the horse, he can only attack you.
Is he... Yeah, is he close enough to... Because I'm...
Oh no, he's on.
if I'm
Yeah,
pulling
you're
it.
20, you're on top. Yeah, it's all good, he can't hit you anyone. Alright,
Yeah,
Kaden,
I'm standing on top of the water.
your turn. The statue is
Wait.
above the ground.
Oh my
there's
God, I
5
see
feet
it.
above for 5 feet above for the thing. Actually, let me. Okay,
Nah.
one more Google. I need to see what the fucking standing height of a polar bear is.
A lot.
Really fucking high.
Really fucking big.
They are like long as.
They're nearly 10
Right.
feet tall. Okay,
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
huge.
alright.
Jeez.
So with their tippy toes, when May's extended to full height, she should be able to put it on top.
Okay, that's That's great. Don't know what it does to change me though.
I'm just. That was just the general for the world.
Oh, good world building.
It's not good world building, it's just being a polar bear. It's not world building. I don't build shit about this polar bear, it's just a polar bear.
I mean, the world already did the world building for you. I don't
Real world
actually
building.
have any other idea. The only other thing that I have to like maybe stop it from falling at all, if in case it happens, is it was either the gust of wind or entangle. I've got nothing.
Mhm.
So I think at this point I'm just gonna keep concentrating on that gust of wind, hoping that its push can like make that check easier for whoever's at the bottom to like hold it up.
Do you have to maintain the concentration?
I believe I do. There's con up to a minute.
Oh, I mean, like, do you have to use an action to maintain it? No.
No, but I've got nothing to do.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can't do. Okay. What is your? Oh, the dragon's so far away. Never mind.
Yeah, I could command the dragon to come like back closer, but like I didn't know if I wanted to like leave her just in case. I might
Yeah,
just like have her float a bit closer, maybe like half the direction.
Mhm.
Let's see how far. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I'm
Okay.
float above an extra 5 feet as well in the air. And just, yeah, because I want to at least be close enough just in case if she has to divert back, she still has space to do so.
Alright, effectively Atsushi can't do much. He sort of has to swim. And he's got no real ground to support himself on.
Got
And
some
now
great
that,
swimming.
now that it's above the water, it is more difficult for him to move.
Yeah, because he can't do it from underneath because he's got nothing to hold down on or like support himself on. So can he surface to the top and just like help hold it in place?
In
To help me, basically help me either start pushing it onto the rock now or to help me push it onto the rock.
He would only be able to reach 35 feet. He can like touch the bottom of the statue now, and that's it. There's another 5 feet on top because he can't. He's got nothing to grip on beneath him. As it's like you've got because you're the sea blessing, it's acting like around for you.
Oh yeah, sorry. Sorry. No, I forgot. He doesn't have the sea
Yeah.
aspect. Yeah. Sorry.
So he's swimming.
Yeah. Can he?
Mhm.
Can he get on top of the rock and reach it from there? If it's above
Yeah,
water
he's
now?
got a climb speed, right? Did I give him a climb speed?
He's a tiger.
Doesn't say on his sheet.
Doesn't look like he does.
Alright, so it'll be 20 feet of movement because of swimming without a swim speed. And then it'll be like it's half movement without a swim speed without swimming. And it hasn't mattered because you've only been going 5 feet at a time. So
Yeah.
So that will be 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
So he has 30 left.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it'll be another half speed to climb without a climb speed, which he's used. Oh, how does it work? Because technically he's got a movement speed of 40. He's moved 40. No, he's moved 20. But then he's also has to move 20 to climb, which he... I don't know. I think that works, right? I think he can get on
Yeah.
the rock. Math-wise?
It's half movement speed, so he can move 20. He can move 20 feet in squares total, which is, 10 feet vertically shouldn't even matter to that, and then 10 feet south. So yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Maybe we're
On
like
the
take a
rock.
slight like sharp turns around, it'd still make it.
So he'll stand up there, and grab onto it, and if he still has his action, can he try and pull it up?
Roll a strength check for him, because this is a bit more of a maneuver. Like, the platform
Yeah,
is...
wind's helping.
No, it's not. Okay, I'm sorry.
okay.
To tell you, it has not helped. It's a very heavy statue.
That's the win.
He sort of has to grab it by the head, slide it to where he's standing because it's really only big enough for a large creature. So he has to sort of climb it while pushing it on top. It's a very intricate thing. Also, he doesn't have hands. He's trying his best.
'cause yeah, he just like has to like claw, like put his claws like under his nose or something, and then I don't think he can even pull it up all the way, but it's like just 5 feet to at least begin pulling.
Yeah, just roll a strength check. See how much he can help you at the end of the round.
Yeah, okay, it's not letting me do that on his sheet, so I just have to do it with a modifier.
Interesting. It's been weird. Okay.
I'm gonna use
best.
coronal. I'm gonna use coronal shift to let him reroll that.
Alright, go ahead.
Thank you.
Then silvery buffs.
Do you also get
He still has plus. Okay, 16.
Okay. Mate.
Alright, he's out of the water now, so that's something. But
If I'm
May is still in
entangled-
the water.
He's also on the rock.
Isn't May standing?
He's on the rock, you're right, yeah, you're. But I'm assuming she's getting her feet scalded.
Yeah, I'm just making sure
I
standing.
It's out of water now.
healed him last, so I'm gonna heal her now. So keep my fellow people up. Just standard healing word again. Actually, not standard. I gotta go second level healing word.
But
It'd be
people, I
funny.
mean heroes, only heroes.
Plus one
One.
more. So 12.
12.
Pretty good roll.
That's hilarious. I rolled better. I rolled exactly the same as
God.
everyone.
I think the extra +1 you gave Haito did actually return me back to full health.
Well, no, it wasn't actually to hide, it was to the bear.
Okay.
I also scrolled up and saw that the last thing was bear.
Well, I got one
bring down.
damage.
Bring down.
So,
Count
That'll be
Hyde,
your
you
death.
ruined him. He needed that 1 HP to live.
This will lead to your death.
nothing I can do other than that, so that's my turn.
Okay. I don't.
AJ, the water's cold, isn't it?
Yeah.
It does cold damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Done.
So, Wall of Water,
Mhm.
the spell.
Mhm.
It says, if, where is the specific wording here? Spells that deal cold damage that pass through the wall cause the area of the wall they pass through to freeze solid. If I were to summon a wall of water underneath the polar bear, in the damaging cold water, would it freeze the water solid?
We'll have to find out.
You know what? It doesn't matter, because the polar bear can stand on the fucking water.
Mhm.
I am going to summon a wall of water, which will drop haste, because it's a concentration spell, but it's not gonna stun, because will it still stun if I
I
willingly
think it
drop
still
haste?
stuns
Yeah.
if it's dropped. At
Once
all.
the spell
Ah.
is dropped.
Then I'm not doing anything. That's what.
That would have been so funny if you did it and then May's just holding it, unable. It's like,
Is
My idea was raise the fucking thing out of the water, make it a sheet of ice under it so it can't drop back down. But there's no point even risking it.
May. Roll a final strength check, my friend.
why is she not our ally?
Wait, what happened?
Because she's invisible. I made her invisible. She's supposed to be invisible.
She's not our ally.
Can I use telekinetic shove to give May advantage on this check?
She's already getting advantage because of lots of shit.
It's
Okay.
it's just a check.
Just gonna take this off. I think you put the concentration on myself. It doesn't matter.
Nope, okay, that's still not working.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what's going on. Just if it's not working, just use
Yeah.
math.
Yeah, I'm just using the modifier thing.
Roll it again.
My good
The
buddy.
strength one?
Yeah, you have advantage.
Oh yeah, for 2 turns.
Okay. As you lift it, as you get on your tippy toes, as it's a bit uncomfortable for you, as while bears can get on the tippy toes and be 10-foot tall, they're not carrying 550-pound fucking statues while doing so.
Yeah.
with the assistance of Atsushi, who sort of grabs the head as he sort of begins to climb down while also pushing it up. With maximum effort from both of you, the statue is above the water and on the platform.
This didn't work.
Just leave it here.
As it does, the area around you starts to heat up, but it does not go to boiling like it has. The fire opal of the horse starts to glow, and then it starts to burn, and the rocky texture of the gemstone seemingly like turns to ash as a flaming horse stands above you on the water in the lake, looking at the group of you.
And now we have to fight the horse.
And that's where we'll go on break. A quick break, but a break nonetheless.
Woo! Because I got 2 spell slots. I need to pee.
All my spell slots because I've done nothing this fight.
I'm ready to stab.
I have almost run the full circumference of the lake during this fight.
How's
Also,
your
Yoshimaru
cardio?
is still over by the other rock.
Fuck. How's your cardio? Your cardio feels great?
That's great. Best.
Woo, cardio.
Woo!
Nothing like it, like a brisk jog through a desert.
Woo!
Yeah.
Horsey.
That's the second time I brought her up this week, but I feel like Hayato going swimming is like that fucking anime meme of like, he's like, watch me swim. Fuck, I think it's Golden Boy.
Oh, I think it
He's
is,
just
yeah.
really bad at swimming, and he comes back out, it's like, how did I look? And then it's Hayato.
No, I imagine it's more like it's more like when is it Ray, I think, from 50 from Free is learning to swim and he jumps in the water, it's a perfect dive, hits the water, is doing a perfect freestyle stroke and not moving at all, then just sinks straight down. Like somehow, despite doing perfect looking strokes, makes 0 progress and then sinks.
You swore you were better. Like,
He made a video, Octopus made a video the other day that was basically just like, hi, I'm gonna be like delisting all my Homestuck videos, like I've changed and grown as a person, and I don't really want to be associated with it. On a professional understanding, it sounds like, yeah, I get
Makes
it.
sense.
On just like a casual observer, that sounds fucking hilarious. Just like, I don't want to be associated with this anymore. I don't want to be known for Homestuck anymore. I'm a different person from when I was back then.
What does that mean?
But then he made a follow-up tweet. He's like, yeah, 50% off for stay, because that shit's fucking funny. Like, thank God. Like, I could handle his Homestuck stuff going, honestly. If 50% left the internet, I'd be upset. It's the greatest. It's one of the greatest abridgers of all time. I like my poems, Co.
I like my bones, go.
I think if anyone's watched any of stuff, Grimjack stuff, or mainly the Goblin Slayer abridged, and I guess Schmuck Squad's 7 Deadly Sins abridged, I said it'd have the same fucking wacky energy of 50% off. I'd recommend Goblin Slayer abridged a lot. It's really funny. They make constant references to D&D. It's like, I have a scroll. What is that scroll? Gate? You mean gate? The spell? The one that lets you go to anywhere? It's like, yeah, I had one hooked up to the bottom of the ocean. Thought I could drown some goblins in it or bring the ocean to me.
You had gate?
Yeah, gate?
I used it for that.
Smart man. The witch is
I
like,
would too.
he told me to make a magical squirrel, and I was like, what the fuck is that? And then I realized I'll do it. It's like, oh, she turned to squirrel magic. Huh? To be used as spell scrolls.
Me, when I have 2 gate scrolls and wanting to create a portal, realizing I could round an entire village. All it takes is the ocean.
Everyone back? I believe so. I don't think I heard anyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I left
Yeah,
a little bit
left.
earlier.
Okay. Let's
Oh, so
kick
stealthy.
it on. And show us all the things that we can do. Let's kick it on.
No violence, please.
It's no violence. Digimon the Movie K. Greatest film of all time.
Sure.
Next to Hot Fuzz, which is the
There we
actual
go, thank
greatest
you.
movie of all
Thank
time.
you. Thank you. I was hoping you'd mention
Finally,
it.
a man with taste.
I don't think anyone in the world will disagree that Hot Fuzz is the greatest movie of all time.
If they did, they were wrong.
If they did, then something's wrong with them fundamentally.
I could never
Liars.
disagree.
They just don't have a sense
Pretty
of
good
humor.
movie. Just
Okay,
saying.
I need to sit and watch Hot Fuzz with you.
I've seen clips,
Mecha?
but that's
Alright,
about
we'll do a
it.
stream. We'll do a watch along with Hot Fuzz.
Yeah,
Everyone get Hot Fuzz up.
yeah.
No, right now, everyone.
And movies.
That is the end of this. You know what? That's his trial to watch Hot Fuzz.
That's your homework today.
This is all the preemptive thing. You all should watch Hot Fuzz. It's pretty cool.
Makes sense. Firehorse.
Reality reasserts itself as this blazing horse stands above you all on the rock that is present. As his elegant form sort of gazes to the lot of you, I assume like Hayato is continuing to move closer and stuff like that. And his as he looks at the lot of you, he looks mainly at the polar bear
That's fair.
and says, "You have all done well.
But you are my
You
favorite.
have passed the trial of Umahi."
As soon as it's clear that it's over and he's like, you've passed, May reverts like back into Tabaxi form and
Not
drops to her
concentration to
knees and
stun
just
you.
heavily breathing, just like, oh god, so heavy.
I like the idea. In my mind, I like the idea
Second.
where you gotta drop concentration. I drop concentration on my thing. I stun you mid shift, and you're just like frozen in this weird half form between the two for a moment.
May,
God.
May get stunned also by accident. Unconcentrates on her and starts falling into the water.
No, it's fine. She can stay on the water. That's the spell.
No, that's what I'm saying. She
Yeah.
she just drops concentration on it.
It's not concentration.
Fuck you.
It doesn't concentrate, but you can also
I know.
concentrate on the spell like that.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. I can just drop it.
Like in
early.
Baldur's Gate when you can press the X button.
Exactly, like a Baldur's Gate. Now kill yourself. You can do that in Baldur's Gate, right, Kay?
Yeah, jump off a cliff without feather fall.
Alright. As he looks over, like, you have passed the test of strength and endurance.
Yeah. I did nothing.
Again, he's only really meaning the polar bear's case.
Yeah, I figured at the first point where it's just like looking at the polar bear, I'm just like, oh, this isn't me. I'm just gonna let the polar bear speak.
Just
I mean,
like
it's a
like
team
slowly
effort.
back.
Just like words could go fuck themselves, I guess.
I'm weak. It's pissed. What do you want from me?
Win.
Ace go burr.
I need dex build.
As he looks like, everyone helped one another, but this seems to be one of the interesting ways to solve this type of challenge.
Yeah, we probably should have backed out and re-equipped ourselves.
It worked in the end.
I think sometimes improvisation can work, especially when we have a polar bear.
It's a very fast polar bear.
Was there an easier way to do that? Did we do something wrong?
Yes, actually, if you just press that button over there, it would have lifted me to the surface.
The riptides.
Oh!
The riptides were diverting you from the easiest point of extracting me from the water. You could have shoved me on land if you didn't go to anywhere close to you, where you started from. Putting me on one of these pedestals is an interesting way.
Is it just bonus points? Like, what the fuck?
I also did notice your friend had a rope.
Yeah, where did that
Like
rope go?
crying.
And it looks over the top where the rope is tied in the rock on the tree, and it's just like, yeah, the rope would be very helpful if we all weren't very not good at lifting horses made of stone.
You could have all worked together, those who are not physically strong enough working at the same time.
Well, you may disagree. I think in a way we did all work together, as the polar bear, as you said, moved twice the speed it normally could thanks to my spell, and it was able to withstand the heat and cold you exhibited thanks to Mayu's healing. And Atsushi was able to help push you and hold you up thanks to the enlargement of Kaede.
What was it
While we did not do it,
the last
it is
hero
different.
said when they also did. They got the same math answer and they showed they're working out, so they get to pass. I believe is what the last hero said.
Look, he's not my man. He doesn't speak for me. Look, he can keep talking. He's not my man. Someone get
But
your
you've
man.
all done very well. I can offer you a few minutes of my time before I must return to my domain. And then also provide you with the boon of Umahi.
I feel like every time we come across, like speaking to Maya, it's like, I feel like every time we come across this, we don't actually have any questions to ask.
She sort of nods as like a yeah.
Yeah, I think last time, I think I asked all the questions I wanted last time, and they were just like, ask someone higher up. I just
You wouldn't have to be higher up than this person, do you? Is there like a chain? I have nothing. Just shrug. Look to Haito. It's like, you got anything?
Not really, honestly. We came to gain the boons so we can continue on and, seek out more. Our goal is to get all the boons if possible. I don't
Do you
think
have
we have.
any? Do you have any wisdom to share upon us instead?
I was gonna say if you happen to know the location of other trials, that was also very assisted. We found yours due to the assistance of the stone goat.
You know what the fire snake is?
Roll a
Really?
persuasion check.
Who? Me?
Yeah.
No, let me do it.
Could we say with advantage because we're working together? It's helping each other.
Sure.
Disadvantage.
Sure. What
Oh,
if you roll with
fuck.
advantage?
You said it was religion?
Natural 20.
Nice.
As he looks over at you, Hayato, there is a warmth, very much of like someone smiling, sort of warmth to you. It's like, well, if you're already assisted, then I don't think I need to help. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a trial, now would it?
I mean, I guess finding them is half the trial, but yeah.
That's why we asked for wisdom.
If you're not specific in what you want, I'd have got much wisdom to give you. But if you're not specific, why would I?
I've got time.
I do not.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
As you say that, very
Don't.
well, it's time for me to leave. As he starts to burn up.
Like-
And
Just like, oh, sorry, quick question. Does he have any extra information on like where the other items are, or is he just gonna say the same thing that Y did?
if you're bringing it up, then ask him.
Oh, I mean, I'll bring it up. Just be like, you wouldn't by any chance know where the other artifact things are. We know that the capes on the capes on material plane.
I'm getting the names mixed up.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking of a different item.
It's here somewhere. Where's a wise trial?
It's a heart thing, but I'm getting it mixed up.
Yeah, or a heart.
Yeah, as you ask, he looks over
Been a while.
at you.
Oh yeah, I got it.
1 second, just need to see something.
What was the item just for?
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
all
so the-
remember.
Yes.
As he
What I've
looks...
got written down is
Go on.
what I've got is the crystal heart is somewhere on this
Crystal
world,
heart,
and
mm.
Cape Zaku is with Iwagi's Lord Master. Actually, it does mean we can get more info if we find his brother, which I presume he is one of them.
When was I looking?
Does he have like a twin brother? That's like a lamb.
And there is also the fire snake.
Sorry, I'm just also having a read. Okay, yep. Yeah, as he turns over to you, Kaede, it's like,
Okay.
the heat of Sol and the call of Luna, one and the same, and working with one of the generals. They are far to the east. As he then...
I think initially it's like, you know, when he was addressing like everyone, mainly May, like it was like kind of like, okay, yeah, we did it, like this is done, thankfully. And then as that's mentioned, it's almost like an immediate just sort of shift, whether it be more herself or of a new aspect she's gained, or something else. It's just like kind of like frozen and just like a deep thought, but there's something underneath it.
As a pillar of fire starts to emanate from him and then scorches the top of the rock, you all immediately feel this intense heat coming within your bodies. A very sharp, quick twang of pain that's immediately gone as you all gain +1 to your strength scores.
Yes! Fuck yeah!
I have 9 strength.
Yo, high five!
Yeah, I'm
11!
I really wanted strength. Oh, that's amazing. I'll write that down in my notes. I think
I said pretty good
remember
boon.
writing it
Pretty
down.
good boon.
Nice.
As you now alone, sort of at the heat now bearing down from the sky, sort of middle of the day in the desert has begun, as the trial of Umahi has been completed.
Oh, well, there we go.
I guess we're heading east next, by the
Trial
sound of it.
done. Sounds like it.
There's a nod of confirmation, but it's almost like Kaede's going to like start packing up as if like we're moving now.
I feel like we should probably have a rest before we leave. This is the only best place unless we want to walk back to town. It was, what, half a day from here?
We'd have enough time to do so. If you need a quick rest, do it while I pack up.
If we run into trouble, I don't have much to help. But I got a little bit.
It's not like a half day. It was like 1 tile, right? Like one and a half, 2 tiles.
Honestly, I don't remember.
We did stuff in the morning and headed over here in the same day.
Yeah, exactly.
Like research stuff, getting leads about what this could have been, and coming here was all in the same day.
Just a quick question, Darian.
Mm-hmm.
Does the Shibari only answer to Haito, or is it just like that's just like you
Yeah.
just need to say the word?
It's half a day of travel.
Just checking.
So yeah, 2 tiles.
As long as you're holding part of the rope, it'll answer to anyone.
Is the rope on the ground over there, like where it's tied? Like, is it able to be reached?
Oh yeah, it's tied between the rock and the tree here. I just like to walk back up towards it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like, if you want it, you can have it. I don't care.
I was gonna say while everyone's like sort of discussing stuff, and she's like, "All right," and like I'm not even gonna bother the character. She just walks up to the tree and is just like Shibari. It's walks back down, hands it to Haito, and then
thank you.
just like walks off. Like, can't believe you need the fucking rope, Shibari. Can't believe you did that.
I just
Like,
flick the
under her
rope into the card. Just flick the rope into the card, slide it in my pocket, and go, "It's the best name."
I'm not even gonna make you roll an insight. She's embarrassed as fuck. It's like, goddamn stupid Shibari rope. Why
That's
can't it just
death
have
way.
another normal name? Why did I have to say that? She's like walked up there. I'm gonna be helpful. Shit, now I have to say it.
It's like
Aww.
a couple seconds just waiting there, like, I don't want.
I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna. But
Same
yeah.
for
I'm
slightly
now, I'm
softly.
now committed.
If you, as you all start packing up, the site, and I believe making your way back, you sort of arrive at Marcanus as night is about to fall.
Yep.
Oh, I'm looking forward to a bath.
Yeah, I think it's get a place to rest. Like, go find an inn,
What?
get a
What are
room.
you talking about?
House.
House?
Macanus.
house.
That's not. We don't have a house in Macanus,
That's
do we?
the
Or is that the
capital.
capital?
That's the capital.
That's
I
the
don't have the-
capital.
It's our
I don't have the
home.
map open, so
Macanus
I
is the
I
capital.
Yeah.
don't have the map open. So for some reason I was thinking that Macanus was the other city, and our house was further to the
No,
south.
that was the cool, funny tower. Remember?
Yeah, there's the Glazed Tower and Cockyan, but that's much
burned.
further away.
Okay.
And there's
so
not
I'm-
much there.
Okay. I don't know why I
Like
was
a
thinking that Macanus was the glazed tower.
On the way back, it's just like a. Do we want to make schedules for baths? Does anyone really, really, really want to have a bath, or is it free, or should we have like time frames?
I think I'm perfectly fine to go in whenever it's free.
Hang on, I forget. Is it like is it one of those baths like where it's like multiple people baths, or is it like
I think it's a
one
multiple, there's a
single
couple.
person?
It's a.
I think it's a Western bath. Like
Yeah,
one
yeah,
person.
It's just a big old like metal bucket that's got some magic going on with it.
Fuck yeah.
Aye,
You can't
it's
put.
just a
You
one
can't,
person bath.
yeah, can't really put two people. I mean, you could probably fit two people if you wanted, but it's not made for sharing.
Yeah.
Take turns.
But too intimate.
My client side crashed. That's
One
fine.
of them's
I don't think we'll be
creature.
going on for too much
Whoops.
longer.
It?
Mm.
Oh, that's client side? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I've got nothing on my server side that I need to share at the moment. So
Yeah, it's just Mayu trying to like get a read on whether or not anyone really wants a bath. She's just like, I'm very tired, magically like kind of drained. Like she's got a third level and a second level left, and it just feels like mental exhaustion, I guess.
If you're trying to like gauge stuff on people, you can make an insight check if you wish.
Sure, fuck it, why not? On both of y'all.
You might not
It's a
get the answer you
general
want.
insight. 22.
22. On the initial part of the question, you can't really get a read. It's obvious right now that something else is on Kaile's mind, and it's almost like something is eating there. Whether for good or bad, that's hard to tell.
With the only little information that Maya really has, she's probably thinking it's got something to do with the, like, because it was saying, like, we were going east towards, like, more of the Demon King's, like, people, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, she's going to assume it's got a lot to do with that, because that's all I really know. So she sort of keeps it quiet. She doesn't really say anything.
So with the 22 as well, you can tell Haito clearly interested in the bath as well, but is also not saying anything because he's being like, no, I'll go first. And as he's walking, he just like prestidigitates and like all the water just shoots off his clothing.
What an
I think,
efficient
like,
man.
shit, like, I don't know, at one point walk nearby him, sort of like, I don't know if it's a drifts off a bit and just be like, I bought you a soap. I don't know if you like it. It's just a nice sort of, I guess you could say it's sort of more of a not overly floral scent. It's a bit spicy. I think you might like it. You should have a bath first.
Haito reaches out and just touches the edge of your, like, on the arm, and then all the water on you explodes off you. He prestidigitates you as well, just to make it so you're not walking wet.
It's
And
like,
he's-
okay.
he's like, I'm sure I appreciate it, but I have a feeling that you desperately want a bath. I don't mind going second.
promise I won't fall asleep and then be in there for like 2 hours.
If you do, I can always send Pickles in to wake you up.
Hmm.
Or maybe I'll send
That's
Kaide
probably
in to
not
wake you
better.
up. But when he stops, like, Or maybe I'll get Kaide to wake you up.
It's like, wait a minute, that's still not trusting.
Just in the middle of a relaxing sleep, and you just hear. He makes it back to a magpie instead of an octopus.
Oh,
The
yeah.
just sloping across the floor. That sucks.
Oh god.
What the fuck?
Oh, that'd be weird. Oh,
Slaps you in the face.
Oh no.
As you all rest, there has been food provided for you. Clearly unsure if you're going to be here. They've made something relatively easy to just like heat up and can be stored for a decently long time. As
Neat food is good.
you all eventually get to your beds. May.
Before we
Go on.
Oh, I was gonna say before we like rest or like like have the long rest. I want to speak to Kaede.
Sure.
And with the 22 insight, like maybe he was like clearly distracted and like didn't like fully register like the bath thing. She was just like, oh, you can have one if you want. I don't mind. And she was like thinking about something else and was like clearly tired from the trial. Like she's like regained her breath, but is just like a little drained. And she was like, see that she was like looking concerned at Kaede. Like occasionally like just like little eye flicks every now and then.
Maya was, or hang on, I missed that. With my insight.
Yeah, the insight check you did before.
You just
Yeah,
notice they're
that's
like cautiously looking.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd say it's not really that hard to find Kaede. Like, when she's probably just trying to find little things to do. Probably like nothing major, but with her not having to worry too much about preparing as much of others, such as spells and whatnot. Probably just maybe in like one of the living spaces, Euphilia, probably around, not taking like full form of an element, maybe like that sort of like speckle of like multiple different fairy lights flowing through like a dragon body. And yeah, just kind of distracting herself is probably the best way to say it.
Yeah, she'll come in and sit down next to you and just be like, hey.
Oh, hi, May. Is there something that needs my attention?
So seems like we found a lead on Sol and Luna.
Ah,
How are
right.
you feeling about that?
I think like that sort of moment, like we found a lead. It's like, oh yes, we're talking about like what to do next, and when it like sort of pivots to like how she feels, she kind of like stops for a moment. I don't know. It's hard to put my finger on it. Not pleasant. That much for certain. But like that want to take something back as well. And I feel like I did them a disservice. I mean, they were able to speak to me the entire time, and I half ignored them because it was still all very much new. In an aspect, I probably somewhat owe it to them, but in another, doesn't matter. But there is still that fire within, not the one we've been feeling after the trial, for deeper. I just wants it back.
And we will.
we will get them back.
I don't
Yeah,
know if it's a worry of concern. That's what
Okay,
makes this
yeah, I
difficult
don't-
to place upon.
well, I wasn't not super sure how close you were with them, but I just know that when I lost Atsushi, I was desperate to get him back.
To be honest, very little.
That- They've
It
maybe a bit more rash than I should have been.
I wouldn't blame you for the way you acted. I mean, you... Let's be honest here, you, out of everyone, has a want, a care for this world. Like, the most, the deepest. It's what allowed you to be able to be more open to it all. I was not. I'm still not. I don't know how. It still feels like a fleeting dream. Painful one, no doubt. But when do you think will be the last time we wake up here? Is it our choice in the end? Is there actually a way to stay? Is there actually a way to leave? The only part that stops me from thinking that none of this is real is the fact that it feels too real.
I mean, yeah, it's for sure real.
Anyway.
Hmm.
You probably even have to make an inside check. I know roughly your wisdom on that. Even just passive, like it. She's not open. That's for sure. That's for certain. More with people here, like us, than the wider world around it. There's probably more there. You're not sure though. Anyway, we'll be fine. We will get them back. That much I'm certain. I know that we are growing in strength more than we were before. We are making sure that we can be as prepared as possible. We will see this through.
Yeah.
There is enough
Yep.
determination for everyone to see this through.
Yeah, and we have something to go off now. I mean, the to the east is vague, but at least it gives us something to go off. The hardest part will be finding them, and we now have a start on that.
The hardest part has been done. Ascent. An idea. And now, we capture it and we take it. I'm fine.
Okay. Yeah, but if you,
Thank you.
yeah, no problem. And if you ever feel less fine, you know you can tell us, right?
Of course.
Insight check. No, I'm kidding.
That is entirely up to you. I am going to make a charisma check of a choice. You do you, if you want to do if it is or like, you know, say it's
Actually,
persuasion. I'm doing a charisma check. I'm rolling in the tower.
yeah, well, fuck. Yeah, I was-
As
was my
you
AJ,
you
what I
first.
guess?
as you're looking into what Kaide is, you stare at her and you're looking and you think you've got a beat on what her emotive state and what she's thinking about is making her look on the outside throughout this entire conversation, but when it seems to end this way, albeit like a little more abrupt than you thought it would be. You thought it might be a casual end to the conversation, but this last thing that Kaede said sort of stops the conversation a bit earlier than you would have, as you try and sort of gauge how it made her feel. You cannot read her.
Okay.
You rolled a 23. Kaede.
Wow.
It is when she
Am I
says it.
still
She says
blessed?
it. No. When also this is a skill, not a save. When she says it with the same face that she always puts on when she's like in thought thinking, when she's planning, when she's trying to do certain things. And that last bit when you sort of speak more directly about, you know, all that. She still has that face on. She's like still kind of in thought, so you're not sure where her mind might be at that point.
Yeah, she's still analyzing.
Yeah.
Alright.
As
Okay, well, yeah, and then I'd just be like, well, I'm tired, so I'm going to go to bed.
Probably should get some rest. You were the one doing the most physical exertion out of us all.
Yeah.
as we
Yeah.
jump ahead, maybe a couple hours at the most, as everyone's in their bed, for the most part, asleep. All but May, who you're lying in your bed, sort of just face up, like if you think May sleeps like on her back, then it's normal. But if she doesn't, she's on her back in that state of like looking up at the ceiling, things rolling around your mind. The main thing being that it didn't work. And Atsushi is still cursed. And you know that you were given some advice where they recommended speaking to Torishi. And with the news you just got, you realize that you need to go two opposite directions.
Oh.
If you want to go help Torishi, you need to go to Fella's
it is. Yes, I did. That is 100% something. Like the second he said east, that is what's been rolling around in her head.
And as you watch Atsushi just snoring asleep, normal as he was, as soon as you got to this world, one of your new best friends, your compatriot, your ally, you are in a turmoil about what to do next. And I think that's where we'll end session.
Oh shit! That's awesome! Sorry, get fucked.
Yeah. I had to pull up the map and I was like, oh my god, like, dodge just to double check. Yeah, when you
She's
said
just
east, I
like-
was like,
It wasn't even like, oh, we have to talk about this. Like, no, we're going east. Shut up. You're wrong.
We have to talk about this. Fuck you.
We have to talk about this. We should. We're going east.
I already talked about it. I said what I said. What don't you understand?
But yeah. Thanks for joining. Did you all like the Trial of Umahi puzzle?
I'm strong now.
You are stronger now.
I like the strength boost. It's very good.
yeah.
I went
Am I
from
the only
an
one
8 to
who-
a 9.
I think,
Yes.
yeah, Maya's the only one with a category shift, right?
Yeah, I was a 13, so I went up to a 14, and that's hilarious because that's the stat I really want to boost at the moment.
Down
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, then your more martial stuff.
So I think you went from a B to an A? I think you're... No.
Nah,
Might be
it's
No,
just
it
a
would
C to
be
a
at the
B.
moment.
C to a B.
It'd be
Yeah.
next year, I think.
But
I got a
yeah,
lot of
I don't know.
I got a lot of like middling stats now. I have no bad stats, but I have no like amazing stats.
That's fair.
but yeah.
Whee!
Yeah, I don't know to ask these guys what they're doing, because They don't
Could
do
though.
it. They do stuff on Thursday with me, so I'll bring it. I'll ask you what you guys are doing Thursday when I talk about Thursday.
Probably Minecraft.
But Tuesday is some more Persona 4 Golden. We just saved Rise, and we're doing some more Naba stuff. King Moron has left this mortal coil, and it's fucking weird. Let's figure that out. Wednesday is Digimon World Redigitized. I think we're like 1 to 2 sessions left, so I should go ahead and repost the stuff again at the end of this. Also bring it up on the Nuzlocke Reddit Discord once more, and find a way to prepare eggs that is for randomizers, and get everyone who is going to make me an egg within the next 2 weeks. 2 or 3 weeks, because I think I'll be starting that soon. And yes, I think by that point, which I believe, yeah, I think by that point, if it is the 26th, it might not start the 26th, or if it does, it will be late, as I believe that's when Dimitri wants to hold session 0/1, and we'll be starting the alternating Wednesday schedule, if everything is going well, hopefully. Thursday, what are we doing, guys? We still playing Minecraft? We got bored of it yet?
I'm still
Yeah,
down.
Minecraft.
I mean, we might have killed the Ender Dragon, but we still haven't even begun farming yet, and it's Bringus Farm.
It is Bringus Farm. We've got a lot of farming to do.
We did Minecraft first, now we need to play Stardew.
Now we have Stardew Valley. I don't know what I was gonna do. I thought I found a goal at the end of the last stream, me and the post-stream gang. I don't remember what I decided to do, but there's that now.
My name's Kay, I was there.
You were Kay, and so was Rebecca.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's help build out the tower, then I'll be building out the tower. I guess Darren, looking for seeds, etc. Oh, we're looking for okay. The one thing I remember is we're looking for fucking wither skeleton eggs to come out of the shop, so I can shove them into the thing, so we can get good wings, because we all have elytra now, but we need good wings, because the normal elytra upgrade is okay, but the good wings don't have a weight penalty for armor.
Oh, you guys found the elytra?
Well, we all got it for killing the Ender Dragon, we found out.
Oh yeah, I found out the reward.
Okay.
So we've got a couple spare, but we all have one now. Yeah, that's Thursday. Friday, I'm sorry about yesterday, it was the 8-hour season finale of Critical Role for Season 3, and I also made characters for Baldur's Gate with the 2 people that needed to, so I didn't stream. They're funny characters, can't wait. Then you can join everyone here but Rebecca, because we hate her. Go away every other week, but come back on Thursdays and every other Saturday, because we like you. For session 80? 80?
Fuck yeah.
That sounds 80. Yeah, 80 of Echoes of the Forgotten. They're still in the first trial.
Pride.
First event of the Pride.
That's
It'll be a
Pride,
while.
guys.
I think the first event of Pride is lesbian, right? LGBT.
Can we
I think
end
lesbian.
Pride? Like, can we end the Pride on Pride Month?
No, I mean maybe.
And
If
We'll see how long it goes.
we and Darren can see if we do fucking Curse Abroad. That might help.
Yeah, do Curse Abroad in between, and then we have Pride. Pride Month.
But yeah.
a lot of cancellations.
No, we do the end of Pride at the very beginning of Pride Month. It's Pride Month. It's over. Let's go.
We're leaving.
And
I've
then yeah,
cancelled it.
in 2 weeks' time, you can join us for chapter 32 of Echoes of Guardians Rebirth.
Nope.
My apologies. Echoes of Guardians of Rebirth, Echoes of the Forgotten Rebirth.
Echoes of
the
the
Rebirth?
Forgotten Guardians Birth for
Guardian Birth, Teachman Fish,
Guardians of the
Fishman
Forgotten?
Fish. Fish woman me. Me.
Damn it.
Bye.
Bye.
Why?
Bye.